What's going on, everybody? Free-to-play OG here, back on day number 155 of the free-to-play account series in Marvel Future Fight. Pretty excited about today. We've got another live stream in store for you. We're going to do some things, take care of some stuff, hopefully get some good rewards. We got a few things going on today. We've got a shot to do Ebony Maw and Black Dwarf World Boss Legend Plus for the first time, which is exciting. As well as a few other things and a little more account help for people. Like I said, I'm going to try and keep that going a little bit at the end of the streams, a little more this week. But before we get into any of that, what's going on, Wayne? Feel your pain, Clark. Hope you're doing good, bro. Thanks for being here. Kylo, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for hanging out. Jermaine, good to see you. Sandy, what's going on? Maiden Spade, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. S, what's going on, my friend? The Zekromeisters in the house. Goated, bringing the Swample Zoo, as always. Thanks for being here, bro. Molly, what's going on? We got Aditya up at the top. Kevin, what's going on, my friend? Patterns in the Ivy. I don't know if I said the free-to-play mortal, but let's go ahead and make sure we do. And Koki up at the top. What's going on, my friends? I appreciate y'all being here. Thanks so much. Let's go ahead and play some Marvel Future Fight. Hey, let's get some rewards. I like stuff, especially digital stuff. Not so much energy today. That's all right. That's all right. We're going to be okay. A couple tokens there. We got a little bit of TCP, which is nice. We're really stacked on Titans component packs, though. We need to use some of these for getting characters from 70 to 80. When you need to use the tier 3 materials, we'll go ahead and use our Titan component packs to take care of that. What do we got going on in our shop? We got 1 minute till refresh, BRB. All right, let's go look at some other stuff first. Check with the Alliance. Don't forget your mementos, double dono going on. Get those extra rewards, guys. Tier 4 materials are nice. Go ahead and put in our 1,000,000 gold and our 300 mementos. 240 tokens. Toke. Let's go. Check on our support here. Bunch of bums. Oh, shoot. All right, let's see. We got to keep the BAM going. We need more BAM. All right, let's see here. What else we got going on today? In the inbox, we're going to be saving some stuff. For something super duper secret that you guys would never figure out why I'm saving these chests. There's no chance you'll figure it out. No chance. And then I gotta show you guys this. This is brutal, man. It's because we're right about to hit into the Fantastic Four update, but look at these check-in. Yeah, not check-ins. Look at these check-in. What the heck is going on here? Kevin, no! It happens, bro. Enrico comes in here, bombs everybody with memberships so they feel guilty when they fall off. It's perfect, man. It's perfect. Why Enrico's a legend. Just kidding, man. Just kidding. We still love you, though. Green name or no. We still love you around here. Yeah, we're hoping for some more check-ins because it's not like I got it. Yeah, thanks, Wayne. Sad. That's what I'm saying. This is sad if that's what you're talking about. Hey, Kevin. Thanks so much for the membership, bro. I really appreciate you. Nice, man. Got that CTP of energy going on. All right. Let's see here. We got our inbox checked out. We got our alliance. Let's get our emblem rewards here really fast. I do too. I don't even ignore you. You just pretend I do. It's the kind of love that's going on here. Nice. Get some BAM. I'm actually like not mad about BAM right now. I'm realizing how much we're going to need. What's going on, Jeer? How you doing, bro? Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. All right. Let's see here. Let's go down the events. Let's go ahead and refresh this. Let's see what we get here. Went ahead and picked up the CTP of Judgment from yesterday. Hell yeah for that. Let's go ahead and see what we get for today. Got our free reward change. That's going to be a skip, which is just fine. As you can see, energy's a bit low for Cosmic Core, which is fine. So this will give us a day to save up some energy and hopefully get a better reward tomorrow. And grats, by the way, I saw a couple people posting CTPs of Rage from the Cosmic Core. Grats to you guys. Always nice to be picking up the extra premium goodies, man. Feels good. All right, let's get these done real quick. We've got Infinity Ultron here to make it a pain. We're just gonna slap him up with some beefcake here. There we go. Nice. Yes, sir. And that is the first thing on our notes. Ladies and gents, we've got the weekly reset today, so don't forget to clear Shadowlands, finish that up, do your timeline battle, and make sure to do your alliance battle before reset, so you can run them twice today. Got to take care of the reset goods. Whoa, bro. There we go. Nice. 9 left. Who you got left, Zek? If you can tell us who's left. You have 9 left. Golly, dude. Cooking. Where's them? You guys are missing on the whale emotes, man. Emojis. How's someone gonna say something like that and you don't throw up whales? Quit removing my spam. Won't even let me spam. Why do you guys get to spam all the time? I don't know, man. Who knows? The world's not fair. But for real, dude, curse splash goes the Zekromeister. Let's go. All right, number 2. And we'll just take her. Actually, let's see. Infinity Ultron speed. So combats are going to rip him up. Yeah, so Venom. Yeah, no reason to even think about it, honestly. These are so easy. Oh, yeah. That's all right. Me and Kylo got it. Bam. Yeah. It's for you, bro. That's for you. Curse Splash. Skill issue goated. Sarkle for the win. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appears to be some kind of skill issue. Boom. Yeah, you got that one, goated. You just got to use the budget non-Desmond whale. That's all there is to it. Jeer's got it, man. Got that figured out. All right, a little bit of extra materials there. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Always nice to have some events going on for us. Where are we? Another day or something till we get another... Oh yeah, we gotta get through the awakening stuff and then you get more TCP, man. That's fine. Free rewards are great. And then we get our Odin's Blessing chest here. I'm curious, I don't think this one's got the elemental OBs in it. Got a discount egg CTP in the dispatch shop. Is it worth buying? What are those again? That's like, it's expensive still, isn't it? It's like 2,000 something crystals, something like that. Yeah, they're not in there, which is a bummer. All right, Goaty Brody, we got you. Curse Splash. All right, Goated, knock it off, bro. You gotta learn some restraint, man. You gotta learn to, like, 3 is like the magic number. 3 is spam. 2 is not spam. 3 is spam. 4 is obnoxious. It's kind of like the Holy Hand Grenade. I know I'm really old and you guys probably don't even know about the Holy Hand Grenade. Unfortunate. You should go learn about it. But goated. 2, it shouldn't be. 4, right out. 3, that's the number you shall count to. So when you're spamming, you know, just some, you know, I'll make a guide for you, Goated. I'll make a guide about spamming in chat. I think we'll put off the new account guide and the PvP guide so that we can make a guide for Goated about how to spam properly. Things are important, man. We got to take care of it. What's going on, Jason? How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Let's water our Groot Sprout. Enthralling gameplay. Hey. We just had 40 million gold. It's gone now. I was going to get all excited about it, but it's gone now. Dang. Been a long ass time since we've had this much gold. You know what I'm saying? Long time, guys. Really long. I don't even remember. I should look back through the streams and see even when it was that we had this much gold. Because it's been time. All right. We got GBR to do, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Bam. No, still, no. We had 40 mil. Now we're just broke again. Tragedy. Prodigy. Prodigy-do. Over the tier 3, debating my next tier 4, Gwenpool or Strange. Everyone would say Strange, probably. That's what I think. I actually don't know, though, to be honest with you. Hear me out here, guys. That's an interesting one, Jason. I'm just gonna invite everybody here. We'll go bottom to top. So Doctor Strange feels like kind of the obvious choice, but Doctor Strange at level 80 is incredibly strong, and Gwenpool gets a massive bump in viability from the tier 4 because her tier 4 buff is so good. Yo, what's going on, Vic? So part of me wants to say, I think you're really early if I recall on your account. So part of me wants to say that getting Gwenpool tier 4 might actually serve you better because she's going to be covering a lot of ABXL days for you right now. So having the, no, you're too late now. Having the tier 4 skill for Gwenpool will give you a lot more damage and score. It'll help you out in World Boss Legend. And Strange just doesn't he doesn't struggle early game. He's so strong. So, anyways, some thoughts. I don't know. Suppose you'll have to figure it out, Jason. But yeah, and then Doctor Strange is expensive, so that's another reason that Gwenpool's nice. Gwenpool, you can use a discount. Yeah, I like that. And then there's no reason you can't just do Strange next, you know what I'm saying? Where are you going, Thor? Wrong way, brother. We're starting that already, huh? Like, I'm just getting warmed up, yo. Doom, 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 doom. All right, we'll try and... My goodness, that did not go well, but it's all right. It wouldn't have mattered much. Woo! Talk about minimum frame rate, baby. GVR. Huh. No! Bad timing! Blue stacks, you evil bastard! Hey, what's going on, Sakura? What's up, Sahaj? And what's up, Etney? What's going on, guys? Thanks for coming to hang. Oh, geez, fat fingers. And now we've got Ghost Panther. That's alright, Ghost Panther hasn't punched anything in like a year. That's perfect. How bad did you beat me, Vic? By a lot. What's going on, Negi? How you doing, bro? Thanks for coming and hanging out. All right. 7 and 80. We got to get back in there. I said hi to you so clearly. You have got to put down the ice cream and pay attention. Hey, what's up, Nadar? How you doing, bro? Thanks for coming and hanging out, dude. Good to see ya. We got one more to do real quick. Let's see if we can't just sneak in here. We'll take Strange. Boop. See if we don't blow the game up. No worries. Want to invite all you guys again. Sorry about the spam. Maybe Goated will actually wake up. Nice, man. That's really good to hear, dude. That's really good to hear. I was watching Alex's live stream from back when Null landed, and I saw you in there, Nadar, as well. It's cool, man. It's always good looking back and seeing people hanging out, man. There's a lot of people in this community that have been part of this community for a really long time. And if I'm not mistaken, aren't you like in Nemesis? Isn't that his alliance? Isn't that what it is? I don't know. One of them big alliances, bro. I'm on to you. I'm on to you. I pay attention every Wednesday at 8 o'clock, and that's about it. Other than that, I exempt myself from paying attention. It's too difficult. Yeah, man, that's awesome, dude. Hey, what's up, Kush? No, Goated's getting all the attention, Sahaj. He is over here just throwing a fit. Man, nobody talks to me. I'm always kidding. You know I love you, dude. I'm just razzing you. Gotta pay attention, you know? Pow, pow, pow. Nice. Thanks for the carry, guys. Thanks for that carry. I see goated in first. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's still up in the air. It's anyone's game at this point. Anyone's game. All right, let's see here. What do we got going on now? Because we got our GBR's Dunsters. I actually like cheated. I made my thumbnail and I had a plan, but then I ruined that plan like 30 seconds after I made the thumbnail. So I know that we actually probably aren't going to do Ebony Maw Black Dwarf today because we got World Boss Legend Plus for our World Boss of the Day for the first time ever. So we'll probably just do that. I mean, come on. We got to see what kind of rewards we get from this. You know what I'm saying? First time we've ever hit one of these for World Boss Legend of the Day. I almost feel like if we're responsible, we wait until this hits World Boss Legend of the Day, because now that it's unlocked, there's no reason necessarily to do it, right? Until, because we don't even, like, you get the emblem at, like, stage 10 or something like that. Hey, thanks a lot for the super chat, man. Appreciate you, Nadar. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Still, our first super chat ever was from you, and I think it's still our record, but it's tied. You guys are the bomb. You guys are the legends. The true OGs. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason for us to do it until it hits World Boss Legend of the Day, which is boring, not good streaming, but it makes sense, right? Because we're going to get less rewards from that than we are from Black Swan on World Boss Legend of the Day. Plus, you guys, oh snap, let's get this unlocked, man. We need 3 more bios. We got 2 clears today, and then we'll need 1 more, and we'll have Black Swan unlocked. And you know I'm happy about that, for sure. This is going to get tough. We were starting to struggle. We're on stage 8 now, so ooh, we'll see how this goes. Yeah. And there's nothing really to change or nothing really to do different. The only synergy we have that buffs is like a leadership here, self-lead here, and then the elemental synergy between Thor and Storm. Null struggles more, so we'll do Null first. We'll pay attention to strikers a little bit here. Let's clear them out and make sure that we've got good damage dealing strikers. We really want to get that like 10% there, and then we can probably take like, I don't think we need any ignore dodge, but we might as well take 1. I don't think we need it at all, and a physical attack striker, and we'll call that good. Sweet. Yo, what up, Grimy Pipes? What's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Keeping it grimy? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I talk about! All right, Blue Stacks. I love you. You love me. Be a happy family here, and you just work out. Let me hit the moves. Don't go running off the screen, and everyone will be happy. It'll be great success. I really do think this is where we start struggling into damage or running into damage issues, though. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, and I almost feel like at some point the strategy is to line those up a little better. It depends on the character, too. About line it up so most of your damage is hitting when the shield goes down. But I guess it's a big enough window that you can kind of just unload. You get like 2 or 3 rotations with Null, so you're going to get the tier 4. But if you lined it up, you could maybe get 2. I don't know. Go, Nullster, go! Tear it up, bro. 43, yeah. Man, I could have hit that right before the barrier. That sucked. Should have been quicker. Alright, so we'll run this off, even though I think we don't really need to. We're drifting, bro. Hey, thanks so much for the membership. I appreciate it, Nadar. Thank you. That's awesome, dude. Welcome to Legendary. Nice, and you got your energy, too. Heck yeah. Get in there. No, get in there. It's feeling like we're going to be tight on time here, but we might be able to get it done. 3, 4, 5. Here, 4, and there we go. 6 going. All right, we're getting into the second phase-ish thing here. See how it goes. I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. I better figure it out because I don't really know either. And as a live streamer, that would be a good thing to be able to tell people how to do, eh? Oh, I screwed up. That's right. Okay, so pay attention here, me. This is where we get into some weird stuff because these stupid walls. Hey, I'm in a really bad spot here, like the worst spot. There we go. Thank you. You knocked us out of it. Sweet. Keep putting in the damages. Nice. Get to tier 4 again with the shield down. I need to move. I need to move so bad. There we go. Much better. Yeah, get out of the corner. It'll help. Okay, move, 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 move. We're not moving fast enough. You need to move faster. Oh, she's all stunned. Why are you all stunned? Are you doing the thing or not? What are you doing? Oh, bro. Absolutely killing me. That was strange. Yeah, she got like stunned straight out of doing the cross. Wasted a bunch of time. That sucked. Let's go, no stir. All right, here comes the thing. Didn't we decide we can almost just like eat this? Yeah, but not quite. We probably could with the passive, but it's dangerous. There we go. We can get in here for this part. Pretty sure we can just rock through this. Let's go. 1 minute, 10 bars. Let's go. Come on, no. Cook, bro, cook. Let's go. Oh shoot, no! My rotation got rest in peace, did. It got ripperonied. We're all kinds of ripperonied. Let's go. I don't like this. It feels like I can't use my skills, but I don't know if it's her or me. This is gonna be close, baby. This is gonna be close. Let's go, no, let's go, man! That was fun, man. That was fun. You are my skill issue, goated. You are my skill issue. Oh, shoot. That was fun. Yeah, we did, man. She did open up, say, what? Nice. So we got our Black Swan BO. Dude, I missed that. So funny. Saying BO reminded me of Start Gaming, dude. And his, the way he said biometrics always cracked me up, dude. Oh, that was fun. Starco. That was his name. Starco Gaming. That guy cracked me up, man, back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember him. I think we've talked about him before. Nice, man. We got a blast book. Looking good. Looking good. Let's see if we can get stage 9, man. Oh, hey, Grimy. Good tip. Good tip. Yeah, that's pretty smart. Yeah, because Gwenpool stinks for breaking the shield, but she's going to do a ton of damage with that tier 3 when the shield is down kind of thing. Yeah, he is self-buffing, but I don't know. It's... Yeah, we tried using Gwenpool, and it was not very impressive, to be honest. And Null also gives us a huge advantage for survivability, which is nice because once we get up to these later stages, some of these moves hurt, like bad for some of these characters. Like Storm gets wrecked. So, speaking of Storm getting wrecked, let's go see how we do here. Round 2. We'll just set up new ones here. Let's do... Oh boy. When attacking, hate to use our supports, but I want to get this W. Wow, I used all our damage. There they are. There they are. Let's go, guys. Give me that damage. Give me that damage. We'll take Sentry. We'll take lightning damage. And we'll take energy attack. that'll work. You know, honestly, we're probably using Strange more than anything, so if we can get away... I don't know if we need it. Let's do some Ignore Dodge instead. Because that way, that is in fact also what she said. I wonder if he's still making content. I swear I saw him doing something a while ago. I mean, it was like 6 months ago, 8 months ago, but I thought I saw him doing something, streaming something, or saw a video. Could have been an old one, I guess. Was Strange in the lead spot there? I don't know. I hope so. Certainly should be. I feel like it took a long time to take that shield down. That's rough. Oof. Yeah, that's feeling pretty rowdy. Really? Strange? That's the plan? Okay, just to stand there and cast your full ultimate animation, just nice, nice, nice. That went well. That went well. Definitely. Thor's doing some work on her. Maybe? Woo, that sucks. That's gonna be death. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we're really behind on time now, too. Really behind on time. Storm doing good. I don't know, for some reason it felt like Strange wasn't doing super. Oh boy. Come on. You gonna do the thing? Oh no, because she's not at 30 bars yet, duh. Jeez, anyways, we're gonna have to restart this. Try again. Yeah, Thor will do better anyway. I don't know why it felt like, why? Just... I don't know. I actually don't know exactly how her shield functions. I don't know if it's based off of damage or hits or what, but Thor doesn't have very good chain hits, so if it was based off hits, I feel like someone else would do better, but I don't know. I should read. There's some tips about each boss on the... Yeah. Oh, that. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Oh, right in the butt. This isn't good at all. Nice, there we go. That lined up well. That lined up pretty dang well. Let's go. Oh no, that did not line up well at all. Bummer. And we're just so stunned. I'll give it a shot, Pipes. You don't think it's just gonna take 10 million years to break the shield then? Because I kind of do. Let's see what happens here. Oh, not here it won't, because, yeah, we get the extra boost, so. Damn it, I screwed that up. Wow, so bad. We're in such a bad spot. I'm gonna use them here because they're gonna break the shield, yeah, and line up just like that. Hello? Blue Stacks, hello? It's me. That's better. Alright, minute 40. Let's go! Yeah, and like here, I'd rather use them when I've got advantage to break the shield, right? I mean, like... I can't reach that. I gotta try here. Oh, gosh. Close. Yeah, I could probably get this. It's gonna take some, like... Let's see how we do here, because this will line up again. Oh, geez. How I wanted. Okay. Hope we get some... Oh, why'd she get the shield right back? What happened? Oh, wow. Absolutely screwed. That was terrible. Wow. That about did us in right there. Yep. That about did us in right there. No. That's GG. All right, one more. We got this. We got this. Yes, being writer, we're going to do something here in a bit. We're going to get through the rest of our gameplay first here. And we're going to see if we can't clear stage 9 Black Swan. Alright, Thor. Step it up, bro. Come on now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Nice, Goated. Nice. Well done, sir. So is the shield not based on damage then? Is it based on hits? I'm confused. Because why would you save your tier 3 and 4 if it's based off damage? I don't really get it, I guess. Because you'd want to break the shield down so you can do damage. Well, that was the best of both worlds, so that's sweet. But Wow, it took forever for her shield to fall off there. That was unfortunate. Yeah, and I'll end up saving them for so long, too. Because it takes so long to break the barrier. Yeah, based on hits, then wouldn't someone else be better to use than Thor? Because doesn't Thor have a low amount of hits on his combo? I'm confused. It did not seem like Strange was breaking the barrier much faster. Yeah, looks faster. A lot of swapping though, which is okay. There you go. Well, I can try, guys, but to be honest, like, it's hard to explain. Like, yeah, I got tired of complaining about it, so I just don't talk about it a lot. But sometimes, like, my skills get used randomly, so it's less about what I want to save and more about what BlueStacks wants to do. But I will do my best here to make that happen. So let's see. Let's do it right. We'll switch to Strange, break our shield, maybe if we're lucky. There we go, and then of course now we can't switch to Thor, but we would, yes, switch to Thor with our tier 3 and 4 skill up, and then just plow. Like so. Yep, and then back to Strange. Boop, place this in the corner. Dude. Oh, move. 0, 1, 2, I said 1, 2, 3, 6, 4. There we go. Place that. 1, 2, 3, 4 skill. And then we can switch. But then the thing is, we don't have it built up if we switch. So maybe I should do a rotation to build it up first. Like, oh, this. Upper. Well, I tried to switch. I'm trying to switch so hard. I want to switch so hard. Wow, that was dope. Dizzope. All right, just give me Thor. Let's save our tier 3 and 4 for when the shield goes down. Right here. Oh my gosh, or let's just get killed. Wow, this is tough. Come on. Then right back into the barrier, yeah, because she does this move, what, at 15 bars or something like that? So this is just screwing me over again. It's tough. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can do it. We'll try and get the swaps on point here. Let's see how it goes. Ah, interesting. Thanks, Zach. That is interesting. All right. Figured stage 9 would be tough. This is cool. This is fun. We haven't had a challenge like this in a while, so good times. All right. See how we do here. I should have switched to the dealer. Not a big deal. You can't attack right out the gate. Going all the way over here, lady. So this time I'm just gonna like let the skill come back up. There we go, build up, and then we'll switch. Do Doctor Strange to burn down the barrier. Geez, I don't know if it's me, blue stacks, black swan, who knows, man. Hard to say. There we go. And that makes the procs line up like perfectly too, which is crazy. Okay, back in the room, go back in the bus. Boom. Give me my little standy spots. Pow. Bang. Snap. Can't switch, can't switch. This girl is being an ass. She's tough for Strange. Like she breaks his targeting a lot. Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're so close to dead. Switch. Are you joking me right now? Wow, having a really tough time with the way this lady is moving around. She is killing me. Massive damage loss there. That was absolutely brutal. God damn it. Woo! What's up, Charles? What's going on, bro? Yeah, sorry, I'm in the trenches here trying to do stage 9 Black Swan. And I think we can do it. We're like definitely can. It's just being kind of difficult. We're having some blue stacks issues, having some skill issues. We're having some issues. But that's okay. We'll work through them, man. We got this. We got this. Let's go. Hey. There you go. Okay. It's alright, she gets her shield back. Now we get into the icky part. The icky part. If we can get these in the corner, there we go. The barrier here. What? He knocked me back right there, that was weird. Okay, there's that. Swap. 5, 4, go. Zzz. So close. Oh, we're gonna die. Can't move, can't move, can't swap, can't do anything. Ah, not where we want to be. Oh boy. All right. Let that go, that go, that go. Move in, do some damage. Swap. 5, 4, go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Swap, go, go, go. Drop your thing. I don't know if I'm in control anymore. I can't tell. I can't tell what's going on. We've lost control. We've lost control. Oh no. This ain't good. Where is she? What is she doing? I thought you were following me, but you decided not to. Oh my gosh, frame rate done. We can't draw triangles anymore. 2 bars left. Can't attack. I can't do anything. Oh boy. Wow. I think BlueStacks is going to take the victory here. That sucks ass. All right. Yep. Ripperoni. That is super cool. Let's go. Yeah. It happens, man. It happens. It's been a while since we had to try. Let's go. I think that works, though. With all those tips, we can do it. Here we go. Click off BlueStacks. Crack the knuckles. Maximum effort. Minimum frame rate. Let's go. I may have to restart BlueStacks real quick before we can do this, because we're starting to lose our ability to draw triangles, and once that happens, bro, ooh, no. We gotta restart. All right, let's see if we can get this. I might as well just kind of go with, that's good, swap. Whoa, hey, what are you doing here, Storm? Damn it. You jerk. I got all screwed up. Wrong swap. What's up, Ryu? What's going on, bro? What's up, Possible Guy? What's happening? Sorry. What's going on, guys? Focused up, man. We're locked in. What's up, Joe? I saw Joe up there. What's going on, Joe? How you doing, bro? Thanks for coming and hanging out, guys. Let's get this down. And then I don't know what we're doing with the rest of our clears. Maybe we're unlocking Black Dwarf today. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's get to the rest of them clears. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Where are the crowns? Nadar's #1. Because because of the super chats. So they're just chilling, man. They're here. They're just too cool for school, man. They ain't talking. All right, let's go. here. 4. 4. 4. Oopsies. What happened to 3-4? What happened to 3-4? Let's go. Freaking range issues. Freaking skill issue. Oh my goodness gracious me. There we go. I don't see. Feels like this isn't going better than the last run necessarily. Damn it. Screwed that up. Woo! At least I didn't cancel before. What in the hell, dude? Woo! Strangest combo gets canceled by her so bad. She's got like 3 moves that just stop him from attacking. Really rough. There we go. That lined up really nice. That lined up real nice. Drop your thing. Strange. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Got 4. 1, 2, 3. Where are we? We're in the air. That looks pretty solid. I can't tell which parts are the telegraph and which parts are safe. Let's go, come on. We need this build up. I need to be able to attack, you absolute asshole. Oh my gosh. I can't do shit. Oh boy, is this, oh boy, why can't I attack at all, man? Is it me or is it her? Why can't I do anything? Oh, that's so disappointing. I just, like, the game locks up. I can't do anything. It just kills me. Whew. Kills me, man. Clench it, Storm. Can't, the frame rate's so bad I can't even control my character. Let's go, come on Storm, get in there. I can't see what's happening. I don't know, we're dead. Yeah, wow. Woo, we're really struggling, Nyack. What's on, bro? What's going on, bro? Wow, dude, that is just so savage. Like, we would have had this. I hate to be this way, but BlueStacks is creaming me, dude. Creaming me. We have literally lost 3 of these attempts because BlueStacks has completely locked up my controls in the last 30 seconds of the fight. Holy frustration. Let's go. All right. Get back in there, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Positivity reigns. Let's kill this freaking goth mommy. Let's go. Just gonna restart, man. Hope it fixed some of our issues. I might save. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not in a rush today, so we've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Just got to make this happen, man. Let's go. All right, team. You can do it. You can do it. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Did we just knock out of there? Get in there. We got this. What's up, Frosty? What's up, Bob? What's going on, guys? Thanks for hanging out. What's up, Sheik? How you doing, man? Yeah, Nyack, what's up, bro? Damien, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for hanging out. Luis, what's going on? Let's see how we do here. Man, all right. Okay, and then we're pretty much built up here. Just gonna use the 5-4. Then we'll switch. 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Work on the shield, and then we use co-op. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little slow there. And then for the last rotation, we'll do the big one. 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 6. Whoopsies, 4. That was screwed up, but we'll let this play out to do the damage, and then we swap. 5, 0, 4. 3 into tier 3 skill. Let's go, cook, bro. I don't think that lined up super great. That's okay. We'll build up our skill again. Well, we'll try and fail miserably. That's okay. Sweet. We did not use the tier 4, tier 3 there. Would have wasted it, so that is good. Let her place her goo. You know what? We gotta break the shield. We'll switch back to Strange. She's not gonna play. Oh, wow. She's just gonna place it wherever because I swapped characters. I see. That's okay. Burn through the shield. Co-op skill. Oh, move. Place this in the corner. We're gonna sandwich ourselves, but that's okay. We'll be fine right here. Co-op skill 5, 1, 2, 3, 0, 4. The fucking tier 4 didn't go. Switch to Thor. So stunned. So stunned for so long. Not good. There we go. Come on, get close to 20. This timing is tough. Let's go. Corner. We gotta rebuild this skill up or we won't have it when the barrier breaks. That. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Barrier, she's gonna slam. Oopsies. Oopsies. Donk, donk. Oh man, my skills just won't go off. It is killing me. I don't know if it's frame rate or positioning, but holy crap. There we go. 5, 0, 4. Let's go. 3, tier 3. Okay, big attack in the middle. Keep ourselves alive here. Just gonna do some damage with Storm because it's okay if she dies. So like, good opportunity to get in here. Slam in some damage. Like so. And then switch it up. We're just gonna go ahead and use all our boys here. Take it, Thor. Let's go. Ectostorm, why not? Let's go. Die if you got to. Keep the damage going. Switching to strange. Let's go. Meow, 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 meow. Can't attack. Can't attack. Not good. Not good. There she is. Come on, break. And then the rest of the tier 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 5, 4, 0, 3. Die! Ah! Toot toot! Let's go, team! That was fun. Thanks for waiting. That was a good time, guys. There we go. Ta-da! Woo! Toot toot! Stage 9, Black Swan on the books. Let's go. Got some life seed. Got some bios. Yeah, let's go, man. Woo! All right, I'm sweaty. Good times. Okay, we still got 3 clears to do, and I'm exhausted. Let's go. All right, so what do we want to do here? We still need to unlock Black Dwarf, you guys. I know, man. I still need 4 bios from this guy. It don't really matter. Let's keep going with our tier 4s. We don't need him. At this point, we're just going to come back and get him on any Null or Mephisto day. We just come in, do a couple runs, 4 runs on Black Dwarf, and we got him. Woo! That was intense. All right, we camping, bro. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and, I mean, I guess we do Kang. Or we do off-world. I don't know. Do we do Black Dwarf? Do we get the bios? Because off-world boss of the day is worse than anything. I mean, not really. This is pretty much equivalent to null clears. Sure, man. Thanks. That sounds good. I haven't looked into it at all. If you want to, you can. I also could, like, not be lazy and go, like, I just haven't been looking up any of the moves on these world bosses. Yeah, we pretty much used all our tier 4s, but we still have some strong clears. We can still clear Kang with Venom. We can still clear him with Gamora. We can still clear him with Black Widow. So we're still in good shape. We can go wherever we want, man. Except World Boss Legend Plus. We're not welcome there anymore. What's up, Sync? Thanks for coming and hanging out, bro. Yeah, man. I don't know. The game's fun. I'm having fun. Same old, shame old for the most part, but got some new game modes, some new fixes. Things have been pretty fun, in my opinion. Let's just, like, maybe we'll just mix it up. Let's go for Kang now. Let's go for Kang. Let's do that, obviously. And that looks good. I think she does fine on stage 9. I could be wrong. Let's find out. Deadpool. Shout out. All right. A little extra fizzaroo. We don't need energy damage here. Probably don't need to be min-maxing this, but hey, come on now. We don't really need HP. It takes a real boss, Goated. It takes a real boss, man. Man, I've been having fun with these guides. The update to the new player guide has been really interesting. I've been really surprised what, like, doesn't seem like it should change, and the things that should change actually really surprised me. Yeah, we kind of did some experimenting with that, Jermaine, over the last couple days, and yeah, Kang appears to give you about the same rewards as Null or Mephisto, World Boss Legend of the Day, without being World Boss of the Day. And then, I wonder if we'll be able to move in time. Nope, that's all right. Moving is overrated. I can't remember what I was saying, but that's okay. Oh yeah, and then World Boss Legend Plus gives really good rewards even when it's not World Boss of the day. So, what do we got here? This is balls, great balls of balls. Great balls of balls. Bizzles. Swoop. Ah. I am. And a gablam. Let's go. Get some, Widow. Get some. Oh, shoot. Yeah, looking at the guided quest, like, options for the guide, it's really, like, weird, man. I expected it to just be a really clear, like, nah, Black Widow's probably pretty bad, but it's not that clear. It's, like, weird, that choice. It's still very strange. You can kind of take who you want, and you don't have to get a uniform for them, but you get Black Widow at tier 3 for cheap. You get, you can get her uni, and she'll do really good for you for, like, Speed Hero in ABXL on a brand new account. Stuff like that. I know I'm doing that rotation backwards. Don't copy me. That's dumb. It's tier 4, tier 3, then 5, then 3, 4. Not whatever nonsense I'm doing. Not whatever nonsense I'm doing. Yeah, man, I can't wait to get there, Damien. I cannot wait. Although we'll probably, I don't know, that's going to be interesting, man. Do we end up doing World Boss Legend of the Day on non-World Boss Legend Plus bosses anymore? I should focus up. That was stupid. That's the curse splat. Yeah, that's the question, right? When we push these bosses, like, how is that going to compare to... Yeah, no, she did. I saw that, Goated. I saw that. She just up and was no longer with us. It was quite sad. Quite sad. I hope we get her artifact. That would just make me happy. I'd like to see that. Oh, I guess we don't get to do the 5. That's tragic. 5 helps us out a lot. I know Kang doesn't like it, but really, dude, that got so messed up. Let's start sober. Goated spoilers, bro. Oh, shoot. Fuck, man, I cannot get over how good those movies are. Like, I already knew that, but then I watched Infinity War and Endgame again. And man, they're so not overrated. They're so good. They are modern masterpieces, in my opinion. And that is coming from somebody who likes artsy, fartsy, snobby movies. So, that's all I got to say about that. Yeah, that's like my thing, Jermaine, is she's kind of just an all-arounder. She does good in PvP, she does, well, I'm sorry, other way around. She does good in PvE, she does okay in PvP, and that's really nice for, like, early accounts. Because you just don't have any characters that can do anything in PvP, so it's nice to have somebody. There's that slam again, woo! That's the one you kind of don't want to land on your face. It hurts, precious, it hurts. Yeah. I like Widow. I don't care what anybody says. And then, yeah, you've got, like, Cap, and you've got Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man, I think, is an okay choice. He's just better for PvP and worse for PvE. That's really all it comes down to. Pretty significantly better for PvP and significantly worse for PvE. And then you've got Cap. But the thing with Cap is, as a free-to-play player, you have no hope of ever getting Weapon Hex. So that entire aspect of, like, what he is completely cut off from you. And that is a huge L. Huge L, so. Yeah, look at that damage. Nice. Good job, Valkyrie. Good job. You can hang out. See you another day. Oh, that's that slam. Oof, we got it that time. Come on now. This is going so slow. We're going to be in trouble with time here. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. That was my feeling, but I kind of felt alone on that, so I don't know. But, So that's my plan with the guide. That's kind of like up to you. If you think, I just explain them now, like what they are. Cap's kind of balanced between the two. Widow's a little better for PvE, and Spider-Man's better for PvP. It's really all it boils down to. Don't pick any of the other ones because they suck. On the 15th anniversary, fair enough, man. So take Cap from your guided quest, because in 15 or in 5 years, you might get weapon hacks, bro. And I'm sure she'll still be the play in 5 years, no doubt about it. All right. Got my proc all messed up with that co-op skill. It's gonna trigger again. Ah, no, it didn't. Nice. All right. Pew. If I had full health, I'd just eat this, but as a speed type and as a Black Widow, you know. Again, I should have used the, I gotta watch out. What? We figured it out, but I can't remember. He's got a tell that he's gonna do that slam. He's got a telegraph he always does first before he does that slam. Ugh. Yeah, I keep lighting it up. The original rotation I saw just said hold it and then do it with the tier 3, but there it is. Yeah, wow, it charges fast, man. Yeah, but then you don't have it here. So, I don't know. Or do you? No, you don't. So, you know. It's a pleasant surprise. Alright, final battle me, bro. Final battle me, Kang. Finally battle me. Ooh, that proc came late. But it's all good! Right. Yeah, her newest one is paywall. Yeah, seasonal. Winter seasonal, if I'm not mistaken. What do we end up with? 35 carbo? That's alright. Not too bad. That would be cool, man. That's what I'm hoping for, Damien. We'll see what happens. Ugh. My thing with that is I just don't know who, like, would the new character be. And there doesn't have to be a new character. There just usually is. We did just get the hood. There's a chance we don't even have, like, a new character in this update necessarily. I'm just destroying our teams that we have set up for Kang. But that's okay. We don't need them. Let's do a Venom clear here. Those are nice and easy. Typically. We used Baku. That's right. We don't have Baki. Oh, no. We don't got the Baki. There we go. That'll work. I mean, I just like using Taskmaster. I'm pretty sure this is better. But we can use Taskmaster, so let's save the supports for our last clip. I gotta take this hoodie off. I am cooking in here. Having hot flashes. Sure. When attacked. Dude, someday. It's such a meme goated. Watch this. I just hope it'd be so hilarious if they just dropped like a Singularity Uni and Surprise tier 4. It's like the first time they take a tier 2 straight to tier 4. Like God tier, free to play, female, universal. Would be sweet. We can always dream. V-pad skills are so sweet. Come on now. Let's go. That is interesting, Bean. See you there. We're fighting Kang though, honey. We're fighting Kang. You're not very good at fighting Kang. No. You're good at licking me, but you're bad at fighting Kang. Oh, I know. Are you just so tired of waiting? Oh, poor thing. Talk to Mom. She's the one who sleeps so long. It ain't me. What a good girl. What a good dog. She's weird, man. She does this thing where she comes over to you and just like sticks her tongue out, and instead of licking you, she just like applies her tongue to you. She just kind of like puts it on you and will just leave her tongue on your arm. It's weird. It's cute. A little gross. Very weird. Hecka cute. But, dude, yeah, we got a tier 4 this boy. He's such a crazy man. And, like, yeah, Venom's one of those characters, right, where the tier 4 is big. He gets, what is it with him? He gets it really, really often or something like that. He's got it, like, what is it? His tier 4 charges his tier 3 or something like that. So you end up getting the tier 3, like, every rotation or something like that when you have the tier 4 for Venom. It's something like that. Something like that. Oops. Didn't even see I had it there. Yeah, faster charging. No Venom, wrong way, bro. Back in there. Yeah, I got some time today. I'm gonna take action against this emulator. Today's the day. Then putting it off, just so much stuff stacked up to do, but today's the day, man. You're done. I'm done. You're done. We're done messing around with you. We need some proper emulation here. Okay, come on now. There we go. Completely out of the proc window. Look, oh no, it wasn't. I'm just kidding. It was in there. Hiya. Yeah, there we go. Nice, man. Yeah, dude. He's gonna do a lot of crazy stuff for us. Because we already got the rage on him, right? Yeah. We gave him a rage, so as soon as we get that tier 4, he's just gonna absolutely pop off. I don't know what we're gonna do with this judgment. I haven't decided yet. Depends on what I'm feeling, Bob. You know what I'm saying? No reason to show off. I mean, when you've got enough power, what does it say about you if you feel like you need to use the tier 3 skill and the tier 4 skill every time they're up? It sounds like overcompensating to me. I'm just saying. Gotta keep it classy, gotta keep it cool. A real Bamf just sits there with their tier 4 skill. They're like, yeah, I could use it. I could. You know. I always look at the rewards. I didn't even look at what we got. Oh well. Probably, I'm guessing we got some carbonadium, some tier 3 materials, stuff like that. Let's do this one. Cha, cha, oh, yeah. Go, Mora. Da, 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 round, round. Yeah, sure. Sure. And sure. Why not? Ooh, nice, Damien. Grats, dude. It's because of all the spam, goated. You gotta change the channel that you're in and only wear one sock. And then as you pull, you need to raise one finger every time. You know, you pull for things. You can't be messing around. You gotta, like, you know, there's other techniques, but those 3 are the most important to getting good luck. Good morning. 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I don't want to die. Oh yeah, and I got to do that thing. We got that thing, so you got to do the thing. There we go. Do the thing, man. Oh, oof. Ouch, we're gonna die. There's that stomp. YOLO is the only skill technique you use, the only skill you use. Dang, man. Yeah, CTPs are on fire, dude. Lots of people getting CTPs. Okay, that ain't gonna work. New technique. We'll try a new plan. New plan. Don't get hit by the purple attacks. That's the new plan. Well, if you got any CTPs from the Cosmic Core, you're killing it, because thing's a stingy bastard. Nice. I see what's happening. That confused me. That's crazy. I'm not used to doing that much damage, and I didn't realize that the beams from those little guys are actually based off of damage that you've done to the boss, it looks like. So they were coming way earlier than I expected to see them. I don't know why I didn't just use my transcendent skill. Again, it's like, why show off, you know? Slappers. Pew, 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 pew. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good, good, good. Good, good, good. We're getting there, man. Hey. Oh, how disrespectful. Dastardly. Nice, man. Getting a free rage is something kind of special in this game, man. I think we had 2 people in Discord that hit a rage. I need to put the Discord link in the thingy. But yeah, man, people having pretty good luck. It's good. I like to see it. I mean, obviously, as we get like more people, like a larger sample size of people, we're gonna see more CTPs in the Discord and stuff. But yeah, very cool. Yeah, and just getting a rage out of those things is just crazy, man. I remember one account I had, I did end up getting like, wow, I cannot believe that somehow stayed in the proc window. She's broken. Something's wrong with Gamora. I mean, it's the right kind of wrong for us, but she cheats, man. 100%. She is cheating. She should not be able to frickin' proc with that kind of nonsense. She do. I feel like someone's about to land on my head. Let's see. I want to get this beatdown proc for the big attack here. 6, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Pow. Nice. Ooh, that was nice. That was real nice. Almost killed the fool. If Gamora was tier 4, I would probably say Gamora. But our Gamora is only level 80, so she's just in here doing what she can. And that turns out to be quite a bit with this mighty CTP of energy. Especially in World Boss Legend Plus. And World Boss Legend, excuse me. There you go. Clean him up nice and easy. Yeah, she's real strong for level 80. Would I prefer... Okay, so... Yeah, I mean, one's a villain, one's a hero. So kind of like... Our problem is we never really needed Gamora at any point. Like, she was just kind of a pickup because she was good. And I wasn't really... God, I can't remember. It's been a while now. I can't remember if we got her before Black Widow. We must have, yeah, because we ended up taking Black Widow because of the tier 4 selector, not because we wanted her as the speed hero. So we had taken Gamora as our speed hero. And it was working okay. We disrespected her, man, on this account. It was terrible. We left her with like no build, no skills. I was like, oh, she doesn't do very much damage, and it was because I hadn't built her at all. So, yeah, Luna's paywall, man. Luna's paywall, man. What's up, unique person? How you doing? Good to see you again. All right, let's let this play out, and then what we got? Blast villain and speed human female. All right. Dude, you know who I've been playing, Ryu, is Mr. Fantastic. I'm not very good at him, but man, I have fun playing Mr. Fantastic in that game. He is such a unique kit. It's crazy, dude. That weird combo into the big, giant reed. Super fun, man. I love it. Go, man thing. Go. Let him know. You're free to play and you have Luna's seasonal uniform. It's weird how that works, you know? And when I say it's weird how that works, I mean that's impossible. So, you know, there's that. Just saying. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I'm struggling to like get to the point though where I feel like I'm contributing enough kills. He's a weird character in that it's easy sometimes to be like, to feel like you're doing a lot without getting any real kills or anything. But I think that's just kind of a feeling that can get the better of you. You really want to be able to like clinch the kills with him because he's a lot stronger. He's a tough, I think he's harder to play than some people give him credit for. One of the things I started doing last time I was playing is making sure to remember to use one of his shields as a defensive measure to bail out back to my group. So I'll go in, like do my combo, get big read, slam around for a minute, and then use a shield to dip the F out. Because the biggest mistake I think people make with him is they run in like a tank and they don't dip back out and you die. As soon as you get out of big read, you're doomed. I mean, you got the big like damage absorption thing, but that only lasts for a few seconds and it makes you slow, so you get stuck and everybody just trounces on you. Crazy. I've never played Psylocke. She's very much the kind of character I cannot play. I'm really bad at those kind of games. I've played quite a few, like many hours of those kind of games, but I used to have a really bad tremor. Like I used to shake super bad. So any kind of game where you had to aim, like precision aiming, just not for me, man. Was never good at it. And now it feels weird now that I don't shake anymore, trying to adjust to playing games like that without the shaking, as weird as that is. The truth. Been a minute, eh? Oh, did we? Yeah, we switched into silence. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. New season. All right, blast villain, silence. Let's go. We got Strange in the lead. Stronge. We got Mysterio. Why? I don't know. And we've got leader. Why do we have Mysterio there? That's not who we want. We want Cyclops. Get the hell out of there. Wow, it's been a while. It's been a while. Cyclopy. Cyclippity clops. All right, let's get some scoreage here. Let's see how we do. Some scoreage porridge. What about our cancel we got here? We got fracture, and, or no, it's silence. And he's got silence, I believe, big time. Lockdown. So we want him to have his optimal striker instead. And who that is, I don't know. For wow, he does not have a lot of good options on our roster at all. At all, man. She doesn't, I don't think she does very much damage at all as a striker, so I'm not sure she's a very good option. She gives us a good buff. Black Widow, again, I'm not sure about the damage, man. Wait, what happened? What'd I do? What shout out? Ice cream. Goated, you go. Hey, enjoy your ice cream, Goated, or your sleep, or whichever it is. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Oh, hell yeah. What's up, Etney? Bam! Hell yeah. Hey, thanks. Thanks, dude. All right, we're just going to go with Black Widow. I don't know. I think she does more damage than Gwenpool's second skill and gives us the full buff. We don't have, like, Ghost Rider or any of the really powerful damage strikers. So, yeah, we're just going to go with Black Widow. That's what we got, man. So that's what we go with. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's see how we do here. Laid on the tier 4. Naughty. Should have waited a sec for the proc to catch up. What we're gonna do right now. Let that proc catch up. There we go. Now we're lined up. That's what we want. Nice. That lined up real nice. Yeah, I can't see the Jadats. Oof. Nice, that actually lined it back up okay. Nice. Nice. Squeeze into that proc window there, and then we'll go straight into the 5. 1, 2, 3, 0, 6, 4. Let's go. That'll probably squeeze in there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Slam this one quick. Nice. 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did we get most of that damage in there? Yeah, we get it all. 6. We're gonna actually wait for the clones here because we're lined up to wait for the clones, so we're going to. Nice, go center. 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Line up reasonably well. That felt decent. That felt decent, man. See how we compare to our, Hey now. We went from 12.3 in burn season, which is pretty much the same setup, except we have to use Captain Marvel to 12.6, so pretty much up there with our best score, which is nice. Good to see. All right, moving on to the next one. Just gonna bang these out, and then we'll take a look at Yondu really fast because I said I would, and then we'll get into some account help. Bam! This is not what we're doing for this day. Holy crap! What is going on here? Ew. Get that out of there. But yes, that, and probably, oh boy. 35 all basics. So we'll take Katie, I think, for, I think we get like some crit and stuff. Maybe skill damage, bonus damage, what is it? Oh, ignore dodge and crit damage. Sure, there we go, why not? All right, man, here we go. And I don't think we have like a day that's really comparable to this score-wise, so we'll just see what we get here, and yeah, go from there. Can't move. Oh, I don't have a cancel. Haha, I forgot season change. Season changed. Yeah, they tend to keep him. Although it's so weird. I like how Luna is always like top meta, and Sharon just kind of stays in her little corner, and then Crescent just sucks ass. Weird. You'd think they'd give them all love, I guess is what I'm saying. Crescent's all right now with her newest uni, I guess. I don't know. Combat female meta, for sure, I assume. But still. Weird that Luna gets so much more love than the other two characters do. Very strange. Do we have a... I didn't even look. A co-op skill with this setup? No. I just love to start over. You can tell I'm sleepy. I'm at a deficit with the last couple days. I left to switch my, thank you, honey, switch my team up skill and did nothing. So let's try switching the skill. Wow, and what was the cancel today? Woo! Wake up! Snare? 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 Talking about snare. Yeah, we can use, like, strange for snare, I think. Yeah. Sure. It'll probably work well. Let's see how it do. That way we get the maximum buff for Gwenpool, which should pay off. And plus that 5 skill from strange is decent, and it should be easy snare, easy cancel. Easy cancel. Should have gotten that Odin's Blessing or Odin's Might first. That was stupid. Because she kind of gets stuck in place. Got a little wonky. Actually, that'll actually hit pretty hard. Yeah, that's so not lined up. You got like way off rotation at some point. Full tier 3 skills in there though. I think about 3 mil is where we're supposed to be right about here. Kinda rough. Wrong. Not really. I think you can kind of line it up that way. Oh, Gwenpool. Yeah, it gets off your tier 3 skill, but then you can like come back around sometimes before the buff ends. It's so weird. This is a really bad run, but we'll just keep playing it out. It's fine, we're behind on time. Right into all the damage. Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. really bad score. Super bad. That could be so much better. Let's see here. Let's see how that compares to similar days. Yeah, we've scored like 5.2 with that setup. And a worse striker. So we can do a whole lot better than that. But that's okay. We'll put it in here. Shuri. That was... Katie. It was. Shuri, Katie, Gwenpool. All right. Gwenny Poo. And we scored about 4.7. Definitely come back to this score today. Well, actually, maybe not. We don't quite get 6 mil. I can try for 6 mil, but we're just shy of it. So actually, we're way shy of it on the scoreboard. So I don't know if I'll even want to come back and waste the gold because it's simply not necessary. All right, man. Let's take a look at Yondu real quick. Let's get in here. Grab this. I'm intentionally saving my full energy refill till after stream. I really want to start lining it up so that I get it after stream instead of where it is now, which is in the morning for me before reset, which is a terrible place for this to be. It's absolutely awful. So I'm just letting it kind of shift over to a place I would prefer it to be. Let's do our free refresh here. Nothing good. No problem. So we've got a couple characters we need to work on. I think we should go ahead and take Yondu up. This support's insane. Batman Epic Quest. What the hell? No. I don't know what we're going to get for an Epic Quest, though. That's an interesting question. I'm so dumb. I even put this on my notes in the right order and then didn't do it in the right order. Nice. We should have tier 2'd him first and then gotten his potential from World Boss, but it's no big deal. Let's just work on this fool because we need to be upgrading these guys. So we're going to use a little bit of gold here, take Yondu up to tier 2. We got to do the same thing. We got to build up Mysterio as well for the summer seasonals so that we can use them. So we can utilize them in World Boss. That's freaking great. The toy doll as a gear. That's hilarious. We need a bunch of Yondu bios, man. We need a bunch of Yondu. We need a bunch of Yondu bios. Let's get some. Yondu! Where you at, bro? There you are. Right up at the top. Let's go. Big old stack of Yondu bios. See if we can't get this guy to tier 2 real quick. Ooh. 5's nice. And a 1 is fantastic. Hey, yo. Other places, I'd rather see those numbers, but I'm not going to complain. I always do that, man. Let's go number 2. 3. Bam. Well, cheapy so far. It's nice. 3. 8. Yo, 11. 5. 1. Kind of stuff makes you feel like you built the right character on the right day. I get that. What is going on? Yondu. Oh my goodness. Yondu. You're so crazy. There you go. Man, that was cheap tier 2 right there. Holy smokes. That was super cheap. Oh, I should have changed his gear. Not a big deal. He's a support. Not the end of the world. We don't really care. But all right. So, wow. That lined up really easily for us. That was so cheap as far as bios. Yeah. That was weird. That was a lot of 1s. Too bad we can't see that when we're doing like Sentry's gears. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Yondu. Nice, man. Let's get there. Perfecto. And then, yeah, we got to get first potential. Sure, I should have done this first, but it's okay because we got to get on to some other stuff, man. I could have split those bios. We probably could have done freaking Mysterio as well. My goodness, man. Holy. But we'll just leave it like that for now. And the other thing I want to do, we're not going to do it right now, but I do want to get to this. I want to get Modok to level 70. Keep working on the story mode fragments. Those are really important. And it's like putting it off is bad. Every day we put off those story mode fragments is another day. We're just getting less fragments, less premium items, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Dude, we haven't done one of these on the stream in so long. I basically just do them as I get them. Hoping, obviously, to get some premium items off stream. But, you know, usually we get stuff like that. Alrighty, moving on. So we got our Yondu situated. One more thing before we move on to account help. And this is something I want to ask you guys for. So I started a new account, and I've like casually gone through the first like couple days. I am not seeing any way to accelerate the growth of Storm except for the 90-day tier 3 selector. She's in there, so you could get her on day 90, but I probably wouldn't wait that long for her. And that's it, right? So if anyone has like a new account and has seen a tier 2 selector that lets you get X-Men at some point, I don't think it exists. I'm just saying, if you guys find a way to get Storm early, DM me in Discord, let me know about it, because that's just part of the guide I'm trying to figure out is exactly when you should pick up Storm. And I think it may just be a matter of like builder. There's no easy way. If you get a cheap way because of a update or something and you get lucky, good. But other than that, I think you just have to unlock the mission and just build her up, which isn't a problem at all. You should be unlocking her missions anyways to get your Phoenix Feathers early on. And you get her missions super early on. So pretty easy to get the BIOS. But that's all I got. I didn't see any kind of selector that lets you get an X person until you get like a real tier 3 selector. Crazy stuff, man. All right, guys. Anything else we need to do here? We got poo in our core. We got poo in the core. You. Yeah, 5-star ticket there. We got some energy here. We're saving some bios here. We'll probably use those to do Mysterio maybe tomorrow or something like that. And then, yeah, we're not missing anything. We got it done. Perfect. Looking good. All our stuff looks great. Let's get into some account help, man. If you're looking for some help with your account, now is the time to throw up those IGNs, and we'll take 3 of them down and start looking at some accounts. Yeah, Simp, exactly. That's kind of what I'm saying. Also, hi, Simp for Psylocke. That's what I'm gonna call you. I Simp Psylocke. Nice. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. You just have to get her from like the regular schmegular places, but I think the ticket is people should prioritize it, and I think she's your first uniform purchase now. With my guide. I don't know about anyone else, but with my guide, I think that's your first uniform purchase. All right, let's see. We got some names here. Grab that one. Boom. And then I had a couple people down here still. Sakura, Wayne Clark, and DL9. I still had you in here. Let me know if any of you are here and you still had questions. Can look at Mark again. Let's take a peek and see, man. It's 2 and 3. Perfect. All right. Nice. You still had some stuff you wanted to look at, right, DL9? Ours is easier. All right. So we've got these ones we're going to take a look at. I'm going to take a look real quick. Let me know what you need, DL9. What are you looking for? Give me your IGN real quick. We'll take a look. Because I said I would the other day, and then we'll get into these 3 we got here. And Sakura, if you're here and you want to look at that stuff, man, no problem. We'll get you in anytime. Just let me know. No, Beta Ray Bill isn't a better version of Thor, necessarily. He's different. He does kind of different things. Thor's damage ceiling is higher in a lot of modes, and he farms a lot faster. Beta Ray Bill has support value and damage, so Thor is like a different kind of thing. Thor's like a main damage dealer, kind of like staple of your account, and Beta Ray Bill is more of a support kind of really awesome uniform, but not as powerful. There you go. on how to improve. All right, well, let's do it, man. Let's fire this thing up. That's not going to work. You guys have the same names, you know that? But I know this isn't you. So check your capital levels, capital letters and stuff like that in your IGN. For some reason, that did not work. Guessing maybe a capital letter on the... Well, it's not the same name, I guess. No. Oh. Who's got an alt YouTube account to go, bro? Well, hey, I owe you big time then. He's been lurking in here with 2 people. Nice, dude. Oh, boy. You almost had me. You almost had me. Let's see here. What can I tell you to do? I don't know, man. Tier 4, you're Deadpool. You talk all kinds of crap, man. And, look at your Deadpool, bro. Sitting here with a 4-star artifact, tier 3. This is the guy. Y'all, this is the guy that just goes on and on about Deadpool. Well, apparently Silver Surfer is better than Deadpool, according to Goated. It's official. Did you actually have a question, Goated? Because if you got like one question, I could hit you up real quick, but I'm going to get to these people that need some help. What's up? What you got? $3K crystals. You got all your epic quests unlocked and everything? Do you go for what? Cosmic Core? If you want. I mean, you can. I know. It's horrible. Let's just leave this right here so we can all, like, roast Goated while we do this. I don't, man. I wouldn't be in a hurry to spend 3K crystals. Yeah, you could gamble a little bit, like maybe... that's up to you, but I would set a limit. You know how I do. I would set a limit of like 750 crystals maybe or something like that. Shoot for CTP if you want. Do something like that. Yeah, we already looked at your account, bro. You cheater. You sneaky snake. Like a couple days ago, too. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I know. Well, we were there for a reason, that's for sure. What's up, Varun? I see you, bro. We got 3 names on the list here. Let's get to them real quick, and then we'll grab some more. All right, we got 94 agent badges, so a little bit lower on the agent badge, which is great. This is either an older account that's coming back, or somebody who is, well, it doesn't look newer. You got some older uniforms. I hope this account's been around for a while. Let's see what we got going on. Swords need work. It's a younger account, I think, so... There's not any gear. Older account. Gotcha. So yeah, just keep working on the swords. They've all got a lot of room for improvement. I mean, there's not much to say. You got 3 gems across the board, so should be able to upgrade these to 4 gems with some amount of ease. Just keep focused on it. Okay. So let's see. What can we do with this, man? What can we do here? You got cooldowns at 18, and you've got 28% ID, which actually isn't that bad. Hopefully you naturally get some cooldown on your swords. I wouldn't re-roll them or anything. And then here, craft Luna first. Yes, sir. Nice. You got your procs, so this is a good start. We're in the right place. You got ignore defense. Fantastic. Ignore defense blue. Great start there. Do you have any P cards in your bags? Haranshu. Let me know if you've got any extra P cards hanging around. I'm curious. Because this looks a bit like you kind of just threw what you got on your set. Okay. So... this is fine. This is amazing. This is a bit weird. This you probably want to replace. Right? So... obviously, you don't want to pull this off if you don't have anything to replace it with. That'd be ridiculous. And whatever you get, unless it's like... so there's a couple ways you can go here. You've got one PvP card, and you've got 2 of the main PvP... well, you've got one PvP card, one PvE card, and one of the best cards in the game that people use in both sets, regardless of what they're doing. So there won't be any access to strange cards here because this is an older account. So you won't get the login bonus. I don't know who Virat Kohli is, but that is awesome. And congratulations. That's a lot of followers, bro. Holy. So craft here. Finish this up. Obviously, finish this card out. Do not craft this card. Leave this one alone. I would craft this first, craft this second, and then if you don't have a better card equipped, go ahead and craft this. But see what you get in 10 days. If you go into... This is a tough thing, because like you could go like New Avengers number 9, Crescent, Luna Snow, Ghost Rider, Cable. You could do something like that. It's a hybrid set, and I'm saying that because you don't have a lot of options to swap in and out right now. Eventually, you'll want to replace this card, definitely, regardless of what you're doing. So I would just not craft this card ever. Just leave it alone. That way, when you want to equip it, you can just use it for a reroll, and there you go. This is a good card. So if you do end up going with a full PvE set of cards here and you do pull this off, you'll probably save it for a second set at that point. But that's up to you. It depends on if you're free to play and if it's going to take you 1,000 years to get a PvP set. You may just want to go with a hybrid set, in which case the biggest things are going to be to get New Avengers number 9 here for the 20% HP proc, and then Ghost Rider here for the 20% all attacks proc. And then you're looking at a really good set of cards. You could min-max it a little more, and like Crescent could be a more PvE-oriented card for a hybrid set, but I think I would just look to go with New Avengers number 9 here if you can, and then Ghost Rider here. If you end up getting like no New Avengers, and you end up getting like White Fox, and then you get Ghost Rider, you know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and go with like Ghost Rider and White Fox instead, and just lean into PvE here, and then deal with this eventually. This is a good card. Regardless of whether you're doing PvE or PvP, it's not optimal, but it's good. So you don't have to worry about getting rid of it. And hopefully that helps. Yeah, and then yeah, the biggest thing I think for where you're at, sorry, I'm like picking at my fingers down here. The biggest thing I think for where you're at is making sure to craft Luna Snow first, then Cable, then Crescent, so that you can kind of see how things develop as you craft up your cards. And then for your roster, I mean... beautiful first tier 4 right here. Beautiful. You got the 4-star artifact, CTP of Rage, roll 0.9 per 1. Get yourself a stage 12 power of Angry Hulk. Get this guy tier 4. You be cooking. Love it. Nice. You got energy on him. He'll do some work for you till you get someone better. What else you got going on in here? Coming up with Storm. Very, very smart. Absolute powerhouse. Again, you probably, well, maybe not with 5-star obelisk, but this uniform is like obviously been replaced, but it's a pretty good uni, so you may actually be able to get some work out of that. Yeah, yes, sir. Absolutely. Can see you got one of the gears started too. Looks good, looks good. And then making sure, yeah, try to bring up, am I not seeing Shuri? I don't see any Shuri. So bring Shuri up. Supports. You're going to want to focus a little bit on your supports here. Nice. You got Gwenpool as an option here coming up. Very, very good. There's Shuri right there. And Ghost Panther. Nice. There they are. There they are. They're coming. They're coming. Nice. Yeah. There you go. Get some more uniforms on Black Friday. It's probably a good idea. And something about leads. I don't know what you mean by leads. And then you want to make sure you get M'Baku built up. Yeah, not as soon as you can, but this guy is definitely worth a 6-star mega rank up ticket and a mega tier 2 ticket. Thanos is good with an authority. You want a mighty authority on him, but wait, what? Oh, is it like down here and he's got it? Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, you've got the uniform, so, and you've almost got him built up to 6 stars, which is nice. Hey, what's up, Cristiano? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Which leader can you build? Leaderships are much less important. I mean, like, they're important, but I would never really build a character just for not never. Building a character just for a leadership would go way in the back of my priority list. Supports are much more important for you. Like, for example, you've got characters like Shuri. When you get her, if you get her Black Panther uniform, she's both a lead and support. So if you're looking for leads, as a free-to-play, I think finding leads that double dip is super important. So like Shuri, Gamora, she works as a DPS and self-buffs with her leadership. Things like that, because like building a character just for a leadership is not really important. You end up with, because you end up with them naturally is really what it comes down to. You'll end up with decent leaderships just by building out your roster. Zombie Strange is a really good leadership. Again, it's kind of that double dipping thing where you've got like a really good DPS, but also a really good leadership. So he helps buff the people in his group. Things like that, I think, are the best to look out for. Yeah, just building up M'Baku is one to watch for. You have Nick Fury here as well. So you want to bring up supports for you right now, my friend, are going to be way more important than leaderships. Like, you really want to focus on getting Shuri, Coulson, Nick Fury, M'Baku, all these support characters built up to tier 3 transcendent potential. Maybe not with priority over your main DPS and ABXL clears, but definitely over leaderships. You want to make sure you're building them up. Because, like, for example, with supports, some of these old unis will cook for you. Like, you don't even need to get DPS, I don't think, before Black Friday. Like, you could make it. You'd be fine. ABXL might be another story. You might pick up another uni or two. I don't know. I can't, like, get a good enough picture here. But yeah, definitely focus on supports, man. And yeah, good. This tier 4 is going to be huge. And then for a second tier 4, I would maybe even look at Storm. She's just that good out of the characters that you have, and makes a great option as a native tier 1 because she's cheap to do a tier 4. Hopefully that helped you out, my friend. Gonna move on to the next one. All right, let's see here. Who we got? We got Where are you at? I think you're in here. Yes, sir. Bam. And we looked at your account recently, so let me know if you've got specific questions or anything. Which to tier first, M'Baku or Fury? Fury. I want to say Fury. Is that right? M'Baku's so good. M'Baku is so good, man. It's crazy. Here's the difference, and I can give you some info, let you make the final call. Nick Fury, some of his support is for heroes only. M'Baku affects all allies, but I think all of Nick's Furies is Nick. Let's look. I want to talk out my butt here. Plus, I'm curious about this decision. This is a good call. So yes, his support is for heroes only. This is crazy. I can't believe I'm about to say this. I think M'Baku's better. I actually think M'Baku might be better depending on who you have. The thing about Fury is with no other uniform, he just gives you damage to supervillains for heroes only, as well as a really good leadership for hero allies. So he only affects heroes. M'Baku is a freaking monster, dude. I swear this guy's underrated. Like, everybody says to get him, but man, he's just so good. Decreased damage reduction, so he can actually be used in PvP to decrease damage from villains on a brand new account, which would be really smart. You get 35% damage reduction from villains here, 45% damage to all allies. Yes, the answer is M'Baku. He's better, believe it or not. That's just crazy. Plus, one of those leaderships I was talking about, he actually gives a physical attack lead as well as his support, making M'Baku an absolute champion. All right, 75 on the badge. Let me see. Did you say anything about what you were looking for, Mark? Opinion on what I'm doing? You got it, man. Let's see if we can help here. Well, what you're doing right here is, yeah, it's right. I think you were going for full PvP. Yep, you got it. Okay. Yeah, this is amazing. We talked about this. This is a crazy good set of cards for PvP. You just got to craft this out and keep putting in the work on those cards. Those are great cards. Those are like the cards. Sword's looking good. And then, yeah, it's mainly your roster, right? So, quit beating the ish out of yourself. Oh my goodness, man. I cannot believe you did this. Like, shout out to... I'm going to give you some tutors, bro. You get some tutors for that. Yeah, toot. That is crazy, dude. Toot. Toot. That is crazy, man. Brilly there. Man, what should you do on your account? Let's see. You should tier 4 Sentry. If you're PvP focused, you need to make sure you're clearing World Boss Legend 5 times a day. World Boss Legend needs to be somewhat of a priority, right? But I don't think you're going to struggle there. Tier 4 Null can clear, Venom can clear easily, Ghost Rider can clear easily, Carnage can clear, Black Widow can clear, Wolverine can clear. So just make sure you're good. And like you're doing your due diligence with World Boss Legend, because you are really pushed into PvP here, which is really cool, but you need those materials. And the same thing with ABXL. You're going to want to think about some coverage for those days, just because, like, they don't need to be tier 4. They don't even need to be good scores, but you want to cover every day. And in particular with an account like this, Mark, don't get stuck missing out on whole days because, for example, you don't have a universal female that can score 1,000,000 points. If you don't have a universal female that can score 1,000,000 points, you lock yourself off from an entire day of Alliance Battle Legend. And that will hurt you, even if you're focused into PvP, right? Because you won't have the materials to build effectively for PvP. And I can tell you're spending, obviously, we can tell you've got 2 brilliant greeds. You know, it's obvious, and that's fine. But you'll save yourself some money, some pressure on feeling like you need to spend if you don't completely neglect your PvE side of things. Okay, so anyways, that being said, you've got these guys tier 4, massive start. Carnage with the 4-star artifact might need a CTP to be really effective, but keep him on the radar because he's good, man. He's good. I don't think you have Silver Surfer, right? Did you get the uni? You did! Haha! Oh gosh, yeah, man, you are set up for PvP here. Silver Surfer is going to be big, but he's expensive, so take your time. In fact, put him on the back, not like on the back burner. Yeah, on the back burner, right? So it's still in front of you, but it's not on your front burners. You're going to want to focus on 1 or 2 native tier 1s, man. There's no way you're going to want to go straight into building Silver Surfer all the way. After doing both of these characters, you just won't have the gold, like, ever. So maybe do, like... Out of these characters here, right? I think Carnage is your best... These 2 are your best bet for strong PvP characters. Okay, if you're going to do that, you do that because he's an absolutely clutch piece. We were talking about CTPs and how he doesn't feel quite as good without a conquest or not as good at all. And that is true, but I can tell you from the perspective of a free-to-play player who's been dealing with not having characters like this, the fact that he just shows up, dies, comes back to life and dies again is extremely powerful. Revive is insane. The way it stalls things out, especially in Otherworld Battle, is huge. So that'll be a good one. Although, consider that Otherworld Battle is probably the place you're going to find the most use for him, and that may be kind of like where the majority of his use comes from. Team Battle Arena for sure, obviously, but won't help you much in Timeline Battle. So just something to consider. When it comes to whether you want to pay that much to build him up, or maybe take a break and do like a native tier 1 like Carnage in between these guys and Silver Surfer. And then, yeah, also don't neglect your PvP supports, which you're not. You've got them here. Yes. Very good. And yeah, like I said, just, watch your ABXL days. Make sure you're getting at least minor clears. They don't have to be great. Just make sure you're covering your days. What's the best team for Timeline? It's going to be Null, Sentry, and Colossus for the most part. For you especially, with the way you have these built, that's going to be the team. It's going to be Null, Sentry, Colossus. Sentry lead, obviously, for the debuff removal. It's extremely powerful. You can do that, Negi, but I would not say you are gonna, how do I put that? Do that if you have to. I have to, so I do that. I have to use Agent Venom. I have to use, I use Colossus or Hela, depending on who I'm fighting. If I'm fighting a Sentry and just Sentry, I'll use Hela. But I only do that because I have to. This is a better team, in my opinion. Sentry, Null, and Colossus. For timeline battle, because of the debuff removal and the revive and holy immortality combo. The problem, Ashish, with what you're talking about is if CC lands on Null, you're screwed. It's actually a really bad setup because that's going to happen to you all the time with your Null, and it is incredibly frustrating. It is why my wife is thinking about leaving me currently, and why I have been raging every day about timeline battle. I'm just kidding, kind of, but I hate it. And I do insist on trying for this account, so I've been trying, but that's what makes this kind of crap. I have to use the double support because my Null cannot survive with Sentry in the team currently, but it constantly makes me lose because my Null gets CC'd, and you're done. You just run around until Sentry kills you. It's so frustrating because it lasts so long that even if the Sentry is terrible, they can still kill you. It's so bad. So, having the debuff removal from Sentry, the second DPS to cover for Null if he dies due to crowd control, to me, makes for a better team. However, I'm just a guy, man. I don't know. Just some thoughts. Could be right, could be wrong. That's definitely the team that I see everywhere right now is Null, Sentry, Colossus. Am I in the right place? No, we were looking at Anime Fan. That was a lot. I think we got you, dude. I think we got you, Mark. Hopefully that helps you out, man. Hey, what's going on, RJ? Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. We got one more in this set. Let's take a look real quick, and then we'll get on to some more names here. There we go, 164 on the badge. No problem, Mark. Thanks for hanging out, bro. We appreciate you. All right, let's see what we got going on here. All right, well, you know what I'm going to say about this. You know what I'm about to say about this. You are wasting gems, my friend. It is time to swap this for a set of swords that has one sword of every color. You're missing out on quality stats. You are missing out on gem effectiveness because you're overstacked on certain colors. Grats on the 5 gem red. But other than that, yeah, I would go ahead and... yeah, dude. Heck yeah, we can. Give me a sec. I'll grab 3 more names, Nadar. We'll get you. But yeah, getting one sword of each color, trying to get 4 gem at least on the different colors. I said it yesterday. I'll say it again. I think people undervalue the defensive stats from swords. Now that PvP is far more relevant in this game, it takes us a while to catch up on these things. But, oh, I got you, bro. No, I just take them 3 names at a time, and I'm going to cheat and take yours for sure because you were our first super chat ever on the stream, and you're a legend. You're a celebrity, bro. Sounds good, man. Yeah, we'll take a look here in just a sec. So, yeah, I would iron those out that way. Here... yeah, I don't like seeing Crescent as a PvP splash. Always would prefer New Avengers number 9 in a hybrid set. If this is just what you've got, I would replace this with Ghost Rider personally, and then you've got like an absolutely banging PvE set. You're missing Luna Snow still. So the optimal thing to do would be to replace one of these guys with, or this guy actually, if you were so inclined, with Luna Snow and get Ghost Rider and Luna in here, but I think most people would recommend you replace these 2 cards. However, all that being said, this is a decent set of cards, and there's really no need necessarily to replace any of these. This isn't optimal for anything, but it's not bad either. 34% is good, 41% is great. Looks like you got it going on as far as the cooldown and ignore defense goes. Take a look at your crafted stats. Attack here and resist. That's a tough one. You know what you gotta do, baby. But again, I say this all the time. You can wait and leave this with 5% pierce. The stats are awful, so that's gonna hurt, but it's fine. And energy attack's nice. All basic attack is very nice, and then you've got movement, speed, and resistance. Again, this is probably a just lock the attack and let it rip at this point. I don't think you want to try and preserve the movement speed. You can. This is, I believe, crit damage? Cooldown or crit damage? I don't know. I'll get there, man. I'll be good at this someday. But yeah, you might want to consider just locking the all attack and letting this rip, or lock in the movement speed if you really want to, if you can afford to not have whichever stat that rolls there. I think it's crit damage or something else like that. Energy attack again here, which is nice. Cooldown is good for locking. This is green, so it's got to go. Max HP is great. Crowd control down, and physical defense. Technically, on a PvE set of cards, you'd really like to see dodge up top, and you'd like to see ignore defense on the third slot. You don't have to do those things, but you may find yourself lacking in dodge and ignore defense if you don't. Without those things, so basically all that to say, you could lock up to 5 stars here if you really wanted to. Crowd control time and physical defense are questionable to lock, because there's much better stats that can roll there. Also, nice roll on the bottom of this card with the max HP energy attack 7 quality. You'd love to see it. Got the proc here, low quality, no big deal. All attacks, very nice. Resist, ignore defense, nice. Resist, dodge. This is nice because when you do go back to this card, right, to deal with this issue, if you go back, right, to fix this, you've got a perfect all basic attacks lock, ignore defense lock, dodge lock, and then roll the resists, and there you go. Physical attack here, very nice. You got a lot of attack stats, which is really nice. Locked on blue, really good. Crit damage, phys defense, movement speed blue. So crit damage you can lock, obviously. Here you could probably get away with locking 3, rolling 3, but this is where you run into the issue of just not having ignore defense or dodge or whatever on your cards, and you need to make sure you get them somewhere. So you could lock the phys attack. You could definitely lock the crit damage, but then when we get into the physical defense and movement speed, these are both questionable. This is your ignore defense. This is your HP. With PvE cards, HP is good, but you don't have to have it, so movement speed's nice. Physical defense, I think you're still a little low on ignore defense, so you may want to consider trying to get it here. But you could lock the attack, the crit damage, and then one of these maybe. Might be a good route to go there, and then roll for the other blue stars. Bam! Hopefully that helps. And then we got your roster. Nice. How's your greed rolled? Universal up top, 150-30. Very nice roll on the mighty greed there. Grats on that. 0.9 per 1. Beautiful. Transcendence. Beautiful. Just kidding. I have no idea what we're doing here, but that's okay. Let's see. Rage there is good. 0.9 per 1. 0.9 per 1. Knows what he's doing. Energy here, I have no idea. I don't know that works. Rage for this guy is almost always the recommendation. If this is working for you, though, single skill. Yeah. Well, I think Crescent card is really good for a PvP set. I think it's not a very good hybrid card. I think it's more the issue. I have a 5-star crafted new Avengers. Is this your account we're looking at? I actually lost track of who it is we're looking at right now. I don't know. Should you replace the Crescent with New Avengers number 9? Yeah. I'll just give you a okay. I'll just break down. Like, this is annoying. I do this all the time. Sorry. I hope it's more helpful than it is annoying. I'll just break down like the info and the options here, right? New Avengers number 9 would be better than this card for a hybrid splash into a PvE set. Instead of giving you some like basic defensive stats, it's going to give you a whopping 20% HP proc and HP main stat. So it gives you way more. That's the only card I suggest as a hybrid card, that and Marvel Zombies. I'm hesitating because the other thing to consider is if you make this set a full PvE set, you won't want New Avengers number 9 here, so you're going to double unequip, right? If you do go for building a PvP set, New Avengers number 9 and Crescent are already 2 of the absolute clutch pieces for a PvP card set. So, geez, that's a tough call, man. That's a really tough call. Yeah, you're kind of like me with the it's just gonna be so long before you make a PvP set. So, do you have Pierce on the New Avengers number 9? Does it have the 2% Pierce yet? Do we have a discount for unequipping cards right now? We don't, right? No, not right now. I think we should get to one soon. We just had CTPs, then Odin's Blessings. We should get a card unequipped soon. And you do have Pierce on it. I think that's a safe thing to do. I think if you're going to be looking at a hybrid set for a long time, yeah, replace this with New Avengers number 9. And then when you get Ghost Rider or Luna Snow, look at swapping out one of these, like, you know, most people keep Baby Spidey, so it'd probably be Black Panther, even though it's got the Pierce on it. It'd be up to you when you get there. But I think that's the way most people would go. Well, I'm reading your messages about ignoring you and reading your messages, and then I see skulls. Oh, boy. Yeah, for real, dude. And I'd do it again. No, it is really good for a PvP set. I'm not going to have a PvP set for like a year. So, yeah, you could make that swap. I would wait for a discount because there's no real urgency to do it. So I'd just wait for a discount, save yourself some crystals. But yeah, you could swap that in. I think that's a safe bet. And then, yeah, trying to get Ghost Rider in here or Luna Snow if you find them. And then, yeah, here we were just looking. You got the artifact there, which is nice. Mighty Judgment, nice. And then I'm assuming, yeah, you're looking at Sentry for your next tier 4. Looking really good. No, there's no CTP on equip right now. That's what I just said, Goated. You repeating me, mofo, you? No, we should be getting one soon, is what I said. We don't have one now, and I would wait for a... Did you say CTP or card? No, we just had CTP, you fool. Oh, we had CTP. We currently have Odin's Blessings, and we should have cards again soon. Next tier 4 after Sentry. Let's see. You got nice Mighty Conquest there. If it's me, it looks like you do care about PvP quite a bit. Oh, shoot. If I wanted to do an expensive one, I would probably do Silver Surfer. If I wanted to do a cheap one, I'd probably do Storm. Never mind. I take that back. I would do a cheap one next to give myself a break after doing Sentry, so I would either do Storm or Carnage. If you want another PvP character, Carnage, this build is awesome. Give him the stage 12 overdrive or whatever. Looking good, man. I would utilize that while you can. And then Storm is just a beast, man. So if you wanted a PvE character, you could go Storm. Yeah, so whichever you feel like you're ready for. And then I think... like going for a cheap one after doing Sentry is probably just a good call anyways, just for the cadence of your materials. So yeah, I would go with Storm if you want a PvE character and Carnage if you want a PvP character, just because this build is spectacular and you should use it. Nice. Hopefully that helps you out, my friend. All right, we can take 3 more names. Let's go. You still here, Nadar? There's one. Bam, we got you, Varun. Let's go. Boom. No. That's a Star Wars show. That's not what we're looking for.
Star King?
No. What did Goated say? He said, what did you call him? Andar?
Andar.
Nice. And then we'll grab Nadar. Bam, let's go. All right, man. We're going to do Nadar first because it's going to take a sec. Let me know if you actually have any specific questions to Nadar. If not, I'm just going to look at this. I know what I'm about to get into here. Let's go. Whoopsies. I said, let's go. Cough, cough, cough. Cough, cough, cough. Okay. Well, this will actually be fun, man. This one for new players and stuff, man. Check this out, dude. Let's get into it, y'all. Get in. We're crying, guys. Nice swords. So I want to see if I can show something off here while we're looking at your swords. I should check, dude, if you actually had any questions. But, see. Okay. So haven't gone for the wailing on the swords just yet, huh? Maybe a little bit. I don't know. You tell me. Yeah, I know, right? These are fun, dude. I actually don't mind doing this every once in a while because it's really cool to like show people what it looks like to basically beat the game. But yeah, dude, if I was gonna roast you, I'd roast you a little bit on your swords, bro. But I probably just don't know. Yeah, are you going for concentration? Yes, I'm guessing. And crowd control time. Yeah, he'd be like, whoosh, let me lesson you, you free-to-play noob. Let me show you how to do swords. I just know people are usually looking for like alien damage, stuff like that. But concentration, I imagine, is really good for increasing the effectiveness of CTPs and stuff like that. Yeah, there's concentration, cooldown time. Concentration, cooldown time. I take it back. I was just talking shit, and here you are with beautiful swords. They're all rolled up and wailed out. I'm just kidding. Yep. Look at that. Dude, so this is cool. See, we get to learn things, man. Yeah, the crowd control time, I totally get. Concentration, I'm surprised, but not surprised a little bit. Because I know that it's way more of like an end game stat. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's take a look, see what we got here. Crowd control time, max HP, ignore defense, all basic defense, crit, and all attack. God dang. Hi. It burns the eyes. Holy smokes. Just let that sink in, guys, what that takes. Just let that sink in. That is a perfect card. And we've seen a few of these, but you don't see them very often. And for those of you that are brand new to the game, check this out because this is what a perfect card looks like. 7 quality, cooldown, all basic attack, and the proc. Crowd control, max HP, ignore defense, all basic defense, crit rate, all attack. It's absolutely beautiful. We love it. We love to see it. Crit damage, energy attack, fizz attack on 7 quality. Damn, bro. Making Alex look like a noob over here, dude. I'm just kidding. I actually don't know what Alex's cards look like. Probably something like this. You guys, you tryhards. All attacks, attack speed, all defense, crowd control, max HP dodge. Boom. Let's go. Proc, crowd control time, attack speed. Whoa. Yeah, and then perfect up top. I'll stop reciting them because there you go. You'll see some of them will have dodge and some of them won't. I'm assuming, yeah, you've got these like perfectly maxed out so you can max out your crowd control time reduction. Woo! Let's go with it, man. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful cards. All right, now let's roast your second set. 3 quality? Bro, I thought you were good at this game. What happened? I don't understand. It was like you spent all this time fooling us into thinking you were a whale, and then we get over here to find out that you're nothing but an angelfish. An angelfish, you like that? Dude, it's cool stuff. Most of you probably ain't even seen this card before. This is, how do you... yeah, about that. How do you get this one, Nadar? I don't remember. Was it just shop gambling? Oh, this is the alternate art card, right? I don't even remember. There's a bunch of these, like, sort of like, not a bunch, several premium cards that had like, yeah, art book cards, thank you. Yeah, just gambling. And then they're the art book cards. And every once in a while, if I'm not mistaken, we get like a cheeky chance up to get these. Crazy stuff, man. And you're still just killing it with these stats, man. So these ones aren't perfect. We're still working here. This is the PvE set. And it's coming along, man, though. It's coming along. Just, you know what's crazy to look at here? Is just how challenging it is to do this. Look at how uncooperative everything is all the time. You've got 7 quality here, but double resist. I mean, it just is so difficult to hit these things spot on. Thousands of mythic cards. Thousands. Dude, Come up with a number, Nadar, just to be funny, just for us. How many mythic cards do you think you spent re-rolling these bottom stats? Total, between all these cards. I know you don't know exactly because the number is like ludicrous, but hit me. Is it like 2,000, 10,000, 100,000? Where are we at here? Probably 69. Nice, get the proc there. That one's close. That's good. That's good. Yeah, 1,000 per card easily, right? So 5,000, let's say. Maybe more. Probably more. Yeah. This is cool. This is actually a cool thing to look at for new players, to see like when you're feeling bad. No, it's the other way around, guys. When you're feeling down, when you're feeling bad, know that stuff like this, there truly is an end game to this game for people that have been playing it for years and years and years. These things take a ton of work. So just don't think that you should have 7 quality with good bonus options and perfect crafting stats. You shouldn't have that. That is crazy, man. It takes so long to get these things. It's so hard. You get a stinker stat in here and then doing it 5 times. Like here, we've got cold resist hanging out like an asshole. Thanks a lot, cold resist, you dick. What a butt. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just the way it goes, card by card, man, and you just work through it. I assume you've been playing for almost the life of the game. Is that about right? I know you've been playing for a long time because I've been seeing your name for years, bro. Years. All right, let's get into the fun stuff here. I'll try and do this quick so we can get to more help, but check it out, y'all. Check out these builds. I'm not going to like click on the CTPs, but brilliant, my friend. Brilliant. Holy smokes, dude. Woo! All right, now we're catching you slipping here, bro. What's going on here? What is this? And an obelisk. All right, whew. We can all feel better about ourselves now. It's all good, guys. It's all good, everybody. It's all good. We don't have to panic. We all don't need to go buy brilliant CTPs right now. Holy shite, man. Yeah, the artifacts are off the hook. Brilliant liberation, level 20 artifacts on Agent Venom. Oh, I should have looked back. I'm curious, dude, how much you're cooking with your elite gears, dude. I'm going to do that instead of looking at the rest of your roster. Yeah, 200, 200, 100. Yeah, I'm glad you're validating something I said a couple weeks ago. I was saying how I think the PvP characters are probably a better investment for the elite gear first over the PvE characters for the most part. And it looks like that's your strategy, which I like. But that probably has to do with being in a competitive alliance as well. But you guys are competitive everywhere, right? It's not just PvP. All right. Let's give you some help here, bro. Let's give you some account help. She doesn't have tier 4 yet, does she? Am I remembering that right? She can only go to tier 3? Or did she get her tier 4? I don't remember, man. It's been a long time since I even thought about Emma Frost for the most part. Yeah, she's tier 3. Yeah. So that's not an option. You got so many characters, dude. It's like, nice, dude, nice. With the 4-star artifact, I love it. Well, I was going to make a joke and tell you who to tier 4 next, but do you have a plan? Who are you tier 4ing next? Like I'd know, shoot. Looking for another PvP character, but you've got them all. Like there ain't no one left to tier 4, man. God dang, how many do you have? Maybe thing, a tier 4 thing with the update. There you go, man. Thanks so much, Nadar. Appreciate you, bro. Your account is freaking incredible. Thank you for sharing with us, dude. And thanks for hanging out and supporting the channel. You are a true OG, my friend. Let's see. We're having some trouble with this IGN here. So whoever's this is. Oh, it's right here. I just can't read. There we go. Nice. All right. For Galactus. Yeah, I know, right? Ugh. Yeah, I'll bet you he's got Deadpool tier 4 with a 6-star artifact. What's the best CTP for Deadpool, Nadar? Yeah, no, we've already satiated your Deadpool urges today, bro. All right, take a look at your swords here. Nice, we got one of each color. Got some 5ers coming in. Nice. Good to see. Not bad, actually. That's like looking good for agent level 100. That feels like right kind of in the pocket. Looking good. You've had some luck. Hopefully you get rid of these last 3-gem sword. But it's looking good. Good start. And then I always check, you know me. If you're ever dying for cooldown duration, you know where you can go to get some extra cooldown. If and you need it early on in the game. All right. Look at your cards here. This looks good. Don't put Baby Spidey in here. Or if you do, consider swapping out one of these two. And if you can, let me know if you've got... is this you, Callan? Let me know if you've got any premium cards in your bags, as well as what we see here. His attack, cooldown, crit damage, max HP. Holy! This was either really lucky or you've already started re-rolling this. Let's hope really lucky, because that is awesome, man. Fizz attack blue, cooldown blue, crit damage blue, max HP blue. All you've got is 2 more stars to get right there. Looking real good, and then there ain't much to say, is there? Except for let's hope you get some blue stars on the bottom here. Actually, good opportunity. Okay, so you have started rolling this one. Nice. Dang, man. Have you? Well, you haven't. You've got that 3-star recraft ticket. I don't like using it when you have max HP because it could potentially roll you off of max HP, but I'll let you have a debate with yourself about whether or not you want to do that. But you could use the recraft ticket here and hope for good blue stats, and you would get 5% pierce on this card. However, I would at least craft this up the rest of the way first. Who knows? Maybe by some freak chance you get blue, blue, blue on the last 3 stars, and then this is a perfect opportunity for that recraft ticket. Hey, thanks, Nadar. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks so much for the super chat, man. Really appreciate you. All right, man. Yeah, and then the thing about Baby Spidey is I just don't like seeing people have all 3 of these cards. You're already in a position here where if you wanted the perfect, quote-unquote, PvE set, you would need Luna Snow, you would need Ghost Rider, and most people use Guardians of the Galaxy, but I don't think it's like a have to. But it is better than having too many of the 3, the Trinity, Cable, Black Panther, and Baby Spidey. So just something to consider, building this out moving forward. Finish crafting this one, maybe see what you get. Maybe, yeah, you'll probably end up crafting Cable and just maybe replacing it down the road. I don't know. But yeah, just something to keep an eye on. Or Black Panther. I don't know why I like this card. Don't listen to me. There's no reason to like this card more than Cable or Baby Spidey at all. It's just the one I use. So in my head, it sticks out as like one to talk about, but it's not. It's just one of those 3 cards. And then, yeah, watching out for Baby Spidey and Luna, or not Baby Spidey, Luna and Ghost Rider. And if you do want to splash PvP into this deck, I would, like, if you get like New Avengers number 9, I would try and pull out like Cable or something. Don't replace something like Luna Snow or Ghost Rider for New Avengers number 9, in my opinion, when you could just replace Cable on a discount. And I'm saying Cable because it's not crafted, and this one is basically at this point. Oh, you do have Luna? Nice. Just craft her up, yeah. And then when she gets some pierce, you can rotate her into the set. And the other thing I didn't check, I think it is worth using some mythic cards to roll the proc here. But, well, you got a decent roll here. But, yeah, no, I would re-roll this for the proc. This is the one that rolls the when attacking 20% all attack proc, and it is incredible on an early account. I would put off crafting a star to roll that proc. It's very good, and you may replace one of these cards soon, and it'll probably be this one first. But you'll be hanging on to this one for a while, most likely so. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy as well. Okay. I see. I see. Well, then you do have two. Luna, Guardians. Beautiful. You're like, that's beautiful. I don't know, that works, right? Like, just get Luna in here, get Guardians of the Galaxy in here, and then you've got a beautiful set. You're missing nothing, right? Am I tripping? I'm like having a moment. I'm starting to get tired here, but I don't think I'm having a moment. I'm just like, I need to double check. Oh, Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider. I knew I was forgetting something. You're missing Ghost Rider. Yes, no, do what you said. It's good, it's good. You're good. Oh, you're on the friends list. Ha ha ha. It's really good because you can just put on Luna, put on Guardians of the Galaxy, leave this uncrafted, and then get Ghost Rider and replace this, and voila! There it is, man. I think that's the play, man. I think that works. I think you're like one of the lucky few who like walked right into like a perfect PvE card set. Yeah, there you go. And hopefully that helps with the cards. That was kind of a lot, but hopefully that helps. Nice. You got your Sentry built already. Mighty Conquest. Love to see it. Looking good there. Hopefully a Mighty Judgment soon. Hopefully a Mighty Judgment soon for your Thor, but looking pretty good. The Hawk's Eye is a little devastating too. We have a... Hey, what's going on, Desmond? Hey, listen, what? Hey, what? What am I listening to? I don't know. You guys got to understand how hard it is. You say my message and like it makes me stop, look at chat, and then I got to just like read up and try and like find what the hell you're talking about. I don't know, dude. This just looks like a brick of text to me right now. Are you kidding? Woo! Possibly War Thunder. We might do 3 more after this. This is supposed to be a mini account help, and it's kind of turning into a not so mini account help, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I am hungry. Let's see here. 0.9 per 1, beautiful. Looking good, man. You got Null coming up. You got a Rage on your on your Strange. Okay, let's see here. Interesting. So you got a lot of good stuff to work on. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I didn't finish the thought. We have a ISO8 set bonus discount coming up in like 24 hours, I think, or maybe it started today. Just watch for that and then maybe correct this. That'd be a good time to try and get Overdrive or Power of Angry Hulk, because this guy's going to be one of your main dudes. So Hawk's Eye isn't preferable. Same with her too. You could. Don't if you're short on gold, but just shouting that out because it'd be a good opportunity to try and get Overdrive and Power of Angry Hulk on some of your main DPS. And then I definitely would recommend building up Strange some point soon. You got the Rage on him. He's incredibly strong. Would definitely prioritize that. Yeah, over most of the rest of this. Okay, so easy, like tier 4, you're already on it. Then maybe tier 4 there, and then after that, I'm not sure. Maybe it's Venom, maybe it's Null. It'll be up to you once you get there. And then, yeah, it looks like you're doing a good job with what you're picking. Obviously, for uniforms, looks good. We've got Shuri here. No Nick, no problem. We got Nick Shuri. Who needs Nick Fury? You got Coulson built up. You love to see it. M'Baku, you also love to see that. No Valkyrie yet, but that's fine. Again, things take time, man. You know I'm all about getting these characters from Dimension Missions myself, so certainly not throwing any shade. Nice. It looks like you got just about every support that you have access to built up, which is really good. Really good. I would not buy Valkyrie personally, no, unless you're spending on the game. I wouldn't. If you're playing free to play, I would definitely just wait and get her out of Dimension Missions. Take care, Godid. Have a good one, man. Get some rest, brother. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Take it easy, my friend. All right. Yeah, I don't think you buy her unless you're spending on the game. Otherwise, just set yourself a limit for how much gold you're willing to put into re-rolling your Dimension Mission Premium bios every day. I usually do around 350. I found was good, about 300 or 350 gold total for re-rolls, and that gets you to about the 250,000 cost one, and then I stop because you'll get into big costs and it's not worth it. But I find doing that, I get around to the character I want enough that you can almost kind of force these characters. It just takes time. But yeah, that's what I would do, because you're great with all the other supports. So the only thing to consider, though, I guess, is combat female. And in the meantime, if you don't have another option, which I don't think you do, you can just use Scream. Take her to tier 2. I was able to get over 1 million points with Scream without upgrading her gears. So I did take her to level 70. We did give her her transcended skill, but I did not transcend her potential. No gears, no transcended potential, and she still got 1 million points. Because he's in the middle of an ID right now, bro. I can't check them all at the same time. Can you even imagine the noise coming out of my mouth trying to like if I had 3 mouths and I could just do account help for 3 accounts at the same time and nobody would ever get any of it because it would just sound like complete gibberish? Holy, that would be cool. I would like to see that. I would super chat to see that. But it's impossible, so don't super chat to see that. Or not impossible, improbable. Anyways, there you go, my friend. Hopefully that helps. Should I continue with Thanos, or start Silver Surfer? Let me see your Thanos. If you've got the uni, you've got the uni for both of them. Don't stop. If you've got the uni and you're this far, at least take him to a level where he can provide you with value. He's got a good leadership for PvP. She's allowed to go to the bathroom, Gene. I don't know what you're on about. She's over here crying in the corner. Oh, nobody loves me. Yeah, I would build him up and then build him up. Keep him in order. You don't necessarily have to go to tier 4 with Thanos, but I would at least just get him up to a position where you can use this uniform. If you've paid the crystals for this uniform, get some value out of it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the ticket, my friend. However, I'm not the biggest... People know more about Thanos than I do. I don't have him. I've never had this uniform. I find him to be kind of like a pushover sometimes, but sometimes very much not. So pay attention to the build too. Like look into some other people's builds, maybe ask some other people about how to build him, because he's a weird character in that uni, I feel like. All right, my friend, I'm gonna move on to another one. Yeah, like ask Nadar, because he'll know the nuance as to why he's like good, because he doesn't have revive or immortality, right? I'm remembering that right. Does he have immortality? I don't think so. I think what he has is a bunch of damage reduction and a bunch of healing, if I'm not mistaken. He's one of those characters. All right, let's see here. Moving on to the next one. We got one more in this set, and then we might just call it. We'll see. We'll see. You never know. 104. Nice. These are my faves. 104 agent badge. Let's get into it. Nice. You're working on these, I can tell. 5, 5. Or getting real lucky. 4, 4, 3, and 3. Keep working. Get rid of these 3 gems as soon as you can. Your cooldown from your swords looks amazing for where you're at. So it is good to point out, though, for people that don't know, and I'm not saying you don't know, but know your cooldown on your swords, because you may have 10% here and build your account around the fact that you have 10%, and then like replace 2 swords, and all of a sudden you're 5% short on cooldown duration. You have no idea why. So always good to know how much you have in the various places on your account. Well, this is smexy. Look at that. Well, would you look at that? Dang, that ain't super. Not much to say about that, except just keep rolling. Nice 7 quality, crit damage, defense. Wouldn't be in a hurry to re-roll this, but these bottom stats are pretty ooky. No lie. Crowd control, movement speed, resist. All basics, cooldown, and mind resist. Lock cooldown. This is a full PvE set, so you could probably get away with locking movement speed here if you really wanted to. And crowd control time, not as good as dodge at all in a full PvE set. Yeah, if you can, Wayne. I mean, no one's mad about it. Manipulating swords is really tough, and the idea of trying to manipulate them from more than one stat at a time, like, I just see a clear distinction between early game and mid game sword crafting and end game sword crafting. I think they're really different. You're going for really different things, and I think it'd be hard to do them both. But if you get concentration on your swords, that's a good thing. We learned that. Nadar showed us. Although that is kind of an end game thing, guys. If you look at what concentration does, you're talking about I think it's increasing CTP effects and maybe a couple other effects by a percentage. So how much it actually pays off, you may need to be stacking a lot of it. You may need brilliant CTPs. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So just something to consider. But yeah, here, this is a little tough. Cooldown you can for sure lock, and then you'll have to kind of just decide how much HP means to you over the movement speed here, and how much the dodge means to you over the crowd control time down. And other than that, man, you got great cards here. This is a great set for PvE, no doubt about it. I would just craft this guy up next, and then this guy. You got 1 star here. I would pick them, craft them all the way to 6 like you're doing, and then go from there. Finish your Guardians card. Duh. My bad. Finish your Guardians card first, and then move on to maybe Black Panther or Cable, whichever you prefer. Awesome, and then let's take a look at your roster. I forgot who I was looking at. I knew a second ago, but now I forgot whose account this one was. This is Varun, right? Yeah, this is G Varun. All right. So you said you're a returning player? Returning agent. Help with the cards. Yeah, there you go. Gotcha. You don't need help with your cards. I mean, you do, but you don't. You're killing it with your cards. Hopefully that was what you needed to know. Yeah. About locking certain stats and stuff, and just confirming for you that this is an awesome set of cards. The only thing, okay, I almost missed this. The only thing you could change here for a better PvE set is you're missing White Fox. So one of these 2 cards could be swapped out for White Fox, and I think you would get a little more damage out of a PvE set with her. You get the proc, things like that. So that's something to consider. I would definitely save I also like the way this card looks way more than the way this card looks, which is so not important, but so something that is real for me. Whichever of these cards you want to keep more, craft the other one first and just leave the other one uncrafted, so that if you do end up getting White Fox and you want to swap her in, you have a nice uncrafted card to go ahead and swap out and bring her in the set. Bam! All right. Nice. Yeah, returning player indeed. See some nice good old uniforms here. Some bad old uniforms here. I like it. All right. So you went with Doctor Strange and Thor. Very good choices if you ask almost anyone. Yes. Sure, Koki. Absolutely, my friend. Nice. You got the artifact there. Looking good. And then we've got Hulk, Venom, Null coming up with a Greed, Sentry with a Conquest. Okay. Valk's here. Needs her uni. And then I don't see Nick Shuri or Nick Fury. So definitely let's find Shuri. There she is. So you want to build her up to tier 3 sooner or later. You are early on in your account, I know. So there's going to be steps. And sometimes when I'm talking to people, well, you were so close, Sachin. You were so close. No, I didn't. But we're finishing the last one of this set. So, you know, you were so close to your chance. You were so close. Yeah, you probably want to finish tier 4ing Iron Man here. And then maybe you'll get into one of your PvP tier 4s after that. I think. Yeah, and I think that's a pretty good set. And then just watching, or plan, and then just watching your Yeah, you're on it, man. Bringing up your supports and stuff. Looks good. And then you may get to a 40% uniform discount and decide there's 1 or 2 unis you want to pick up before the 50%, because we're still months out from that discount. But just, you know, pick with care. Valkyrie's a great uniform. What's up? Oh, you got to go. Well, I thought you guys were getting smash burglars. I'll feed myself. Don't even sweat it. Have fun. That's what you should do. Awesome. Sounds good, honey. All right. Drive safe, hon. All right. Love you too. I have breakfast. My wife rocks. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Wife's taking off. Yeah, looks pretty good. Yeah, you got tier 4 Iron Man coming. Go ahead and finish it off. Sorry, I'd like backtrack a little bit. Venom's a great target for a tier 4, and then one of these guys is a great target for a tier 4. And then, yeah, watching supports. You've got a lot of good DPS here. Storm, something to watch for. I'm sure she's in here somewhere. Maybe not. There she is. Yeah, Storm's fire right now, obviously, so worth building. And that's one of the uniforms, like if you were going to pick one up. What's up, Nothingness? How you doing, man? If you were going to pick up a uniform at 40% and not wait for a 50, I think things like Storm are your, better options. She's going to cover 2 ABL days that you can't really cover other ways as a free-to-play. So she's going to give you a ton of value before Black Friday. So, yeah, other than that, man, looks pretty good. Who should I pick from tier 3 selector? Are you close? How close are you? Or do you just have one? Because, yes, she is a great option. But, again, if you get Storm, make sure you're comfortable getting her uni at the 40% discount. And we won't see that until after Fantastic Four update. We need another. It'll come with the mid-month. One of the mid-months. So mid-month. We'll get a 40% discount. So Storm is a great option. The other option that's really good from selectors is like Captain Marvel for a universal female character. My wallet? Oh, who knows, man? All right. Yeah, but again, you wouldn't have her uniform either, and I think Storm is a way better choice. So I would go with Storm. All right, man. All right. What time is it? How long have we been doing this? 3 hours? Why not? Let's just go full account help. Let's do 3 more. Let's look at Koki first. What's your IGN, Koki? Advice on PvP. Well, all right. We've got some advice on PvP. Damn. From a returning player rewards, yes. That's actually really helpful, Hiranshu. Thank you. From returning player, yes. But I think for brand new accounts, they're still screwed. It sucks. It sucks. Too bad that guy left after talking all that smack. All right, well, we got like one more. I need one more. Oh, no, we don't. We got one here. Let's call that good. We're looking good, man. That's perfect. All right, we'll take care of Koki as well. Da, 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 da. Link is right here. There we go. All right. Love you too, hon. All righty. What was your, and yeah, just show go to my icon. Want you to re-roll your cards on stream? I'm terrified. I might do that, dude. My palms get so sweaty rolling my own cards. I think I might have a panic attack if I tried to roll someone else's. Good God. We could do it though, man. I could nut up and do it. Hey, no problem, Varun. Take it easy, my friend. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully that helps you out. So are you just looking for card advice, Koki? Or what are you looking for? What you got? What you need? What you need? You said, but I forgot. You told me, but that was a million years ago. Who could remember 5 minutes ago? Used 15 times. Ah. Oh, you were just talking, you weren't even talking about account help, were you? You were just talking about doing all these card rolls like a boss. That's what you were talking about. Oh. Yeah, AI, bam! Hit me with your IGN, bro, because I don't think Koki was asking for account help. I think he was just reminding me that he's a badass and he's got like 17 card rerolls saved up that we can do on a live stream. Whoop. So if you want us to take a look, AI, bam, we can do that. Just need your IGN. All right. Essa Bashir, 205 agent badge. Nice. A little further along in the game. I just want to give AI a chance because I said I would. So hit us with that IGN if you got it. And unique person, I've got you on here, brother. We got you next. Nice. 6 gem blue. Let's go. You're my boy, Blue. That's what he's talking about, Ninja. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't know how people do that stuff. I don't know. I'm horrified of it, but we'll figure it out. Okay, 5 gem here. Just working on him. Keep up the good work. What you gonna do? Looks like you've kind of had some tough luck. A lot of 4 gems still here with a 5 and a 6 at 200 agent badge. But just keep fighting the good fight. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? That's just the way it goes. All right. Nice looking set here. Only thing that's you could do is like swap one of these two out for Ghost Rider. Like swap cable for Ghost Rider maybe. Whichever fits better with your set. If you're gonna lose the attack speed or the cooldown, whichever you prefer. And you could do that. You don't have to, because this is a good set of cards. But Ghost Rider's got that 20% all attack proc. Very nice. Hey, what's up, Big Duck? Hope you're doing good, man. Good to see you. Energy attack here, cooldown, all basic defense, fizz defense, movement speed, cold resist. So technically the 3 on the bottom are good. The 3 up top could be re-rolled. Whenever, if you get around to it. You feel like changing these. And then on the bottom, you do want the proc, especially since you've got 5 quality here. Yeah, you're going to want to get the proc here. If you're saving cards for a PvP set, that would probably be a better time to worry about HP. This is a very PvE heavy set, so I wouldn't worry too much about HP hitting on these cards. Basically, I'm saying like good to have it, but I would not, like if I had a card like this one and I ended up rolling this and I got movement speed's fine. It's fine on a PvE set. Yes, you want HP, but I wouldn't break like, you know, 5% pierce just to try and get HP instead. This one's got the max HP, fizz defense, recovery rate, all basics, attack speed, energy attack. So this one looks good. Fizz defense and recovery rate are the less desirable ones here. This one I wouldn't be in a hurry to break the pierce. This is a pretty good card. I liked AI Bam. Al is good though. I like Al. We'll go with Al. Thanks, dude. All right, we got you on the list. All righty, let's see here. What do we got going on here? And I'll warn you guys, I am getting tired, so if I start sounding a bit like an idiot, well, just deal. That's what we get for doing account help for an hour and a half, 2 hours. All right, crowd control time, lightning resist, crowd control time again, cold resist, resist. This card's rough and tumble. You could pretty much just re-roll this whole card. You could lock a crowd control stat if you wanted to. I wouldn't. Again, this is like a PvE set of cards through and through. At some point, you lock crit damage. Excuse me, lock crit damage. But everything else here is pretty questionable. Yeah, I don't know if I would lock crowd control time. This is like a someday kind of thing. When you go back, if you want to try and fix these cards, this is. You don't want these resists. You don't want crowd control time. This would be a good card to fix because you're also missing your attack stat here. You're missing cooldown. You don't have HP or movement speed. So this one needs a little love when you get there. Lock it. Lock it. Ooh. And then bop it. Yeah, I don't know if I would lock recovery rate just because you've already got 25% pierce. So really, I think what this comes down to for me is that at some point you go back and you break the pierce on these one at a time and you fix them. So if you're going to do that, if you're going to break the pierce on this card, just lock the all basics, lock both the all basics, and let the rest of this roll. Yes, you are going to lose all the pierce from this card and it is going to hurt, but you will likely get it back off the first roll, because odds are one of these stars will be blue. And you also don't really want to get stuck locking recovery rate over and over and over again instead of dodge on a PvE set of cards. Dodge is going to be important for capping rages, so you are going to need some dodge on these cards. Whatever that horn came off of, that should be illegal. I have complained about the smell of that horn on this stream before. It is uncanny. I don't know what that goat was eating. I don't know why its horns smell like that. Oh my gosh. We have to like lock it up in the closet. The dogs are only allowed to have this horn in certain rooms in the house. And she brought it in here. She's naughty, but I ain't gonna stop her. All right, sorry. All basics. Ouch. Again, this is pretty rough. So it's like you just went for pierce regardless of what you were locking. And so here's what happened. I'm not roasting you, and I'm not saying this to be mean, of course. But this is the problem you run into. Now, all of these cards need to be fixed. They're all bad, right? Because they have crafted stats like cold resist, mind resist, physical defense, lightning resist, recovery rate. Yuck. So again, this is a card where you probably lock all basics and you let her rip. You got to pay the piper sooner or later, right? And you chose later rather than sooner. So again, you just got to lock all basics and fix these cards one at a time. That's all there is to it, man. You don't have to either. Again, I said that before. I'll clarify. You don't have to, but there's a lot of power you could get out of your cards if you do. Brilliant Greed. Speed Universal up top with 180 and a 60% proc. That's disgusting. How dare you? Nice. 150 up top with Speed Universal. Ready to make a Mighty. Looks good. Mighty. 160 with 0.9 per 1. Nice. Nice. You'd love 180 or 2. But I'd rather see this than like 0.5 per 1 down here. You know what I'm saying? Nice. You got Cyclops chilling. Venom. With a single skill proc. Again, I don't know. They should look into that. I don't know if that works or not. And then let's see what you got for your next tier 4. Looks like Storm's coming in hot. Good. I would look at getting Thor tier 4 for farming as well. Weird as it is to take 2 lightning damage characters to tier 4 back to back. I think it's worth it. And then look at getting him a Mighty Judgment if you can. If it lines up that way. And then, wow, you already have him built with a Mighty Authority. So clearly a good option. Definitely. And then you've got Nick Fury, you've got Nick Shuri, you've got, yeah, M'Baku. You're not missing any supports or anything here. Looking real good. Yep. With an insight, very nice. So yeah, looking good, man. You're not much to advise you besides I think this is a great tier 4 for your next tier 4. I think Thor, with the CTP he has, will do well as a farmer, so go ahead and give him tier 4. And then, yeah, Silver Surfer makes a great target for a tier 4 and is expensive, so that'll keep you busy for a while. You've got the Mighty Authority on him, which isn't amazing, but it's really nice as far as like an obelisk or some other options that you could have. Looks real good. Do you have any other specific questions or anything about your roster real quick before we finish this one up? As far as like feeling less powerful, yes, that's going to be a big part of it. Oh yeah, and my bad. I should have looked at this. Yeah, oh yes. That is what's destroying you. It's punishing you brutally. Yes, my friend. Yeah. So, yeah. For real though. So how can we help you? That's always the question, right? Yeah, bro, and you've got 10% on your swords. That was you. So, Yeah, you're suffering from your stats on your cards really bad. Your bottom, and I didn't even talk about your bottom stats, bro, which we should talk about right now, because you can fix yourself easily here, bro. We got you. Let's take a look at this. So you have no cooldown here and no proc. I don't know that she can roll cooldown. I'd have to look at the stats specifically, but we know you can roll a proc here, right? And that's going to be important. You can probably get cooldown here. I should just look at the cards. Let's do it this way. Do it this way. Easier this way. So, with your Luna, you are missing either the proc or cooldown or ignore defense. So, I don't know. Did you have her? I can't remember. Anyways, White Fox can roll. Let's see. It's HP, Fizz attack, dodge, crit rate, proc. So this one actually you can't get much, so it's gonna have to be on the top of the card. Here you get cooldown, ID, and the proc. And then I'm losing track of what you had. Here you can roll ignore defense. And you can roll, well, this one's great because any of these are good except lightning resist for the most part. But anyways, my point is the bonus options on your cards are not good either. And those are easy to fix, much easier to fix than the other issues we're talking about here with like crafted stats and stuff. So, oh, I don't think that's who we were looking at, is it? No, we were right here. Bam. So you can, no, that's not the right person. How did I get lost here? How did I get lost? I don't know how I got lost here. Where were we? Oh, we're on the top one. I told you I'd get tired. I told you I'd get tired. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Much better. My bad. So look at all these bottom bonus options. You've got really bad quality here, really bad quality here, really bad quality here. So it's not like you have 7s locked in on these cards. With this card set, this is a PvE card set right here. Focus on, okay, so you have 25% pierce here. I would not start leaning any of this towards PvP. You are close-ish to like opening a second set and actually making a PvP set. So if you try to hybridize this, you're probably going to hurt yourself way more than you're going to help. This is already an amazing PvE card set. The only thing you got to do is get Ghost Rider in here instead of this guy. But the crafted stats, start rolling them one at a time and start with a card like this one that has nothing that is benefiting you except crit damage. You're missing cooldown here. You're missing ignore defense here. And you may not get them right out the gate, but at least start with one that can give you those stats. You really need them up top. And then you can use some mythic cards, dude, to start rolling these bottom bonus options. These could almost all be improved dramatically, right? So this is good. You've got both attack stats, but you've got 2 quality. And that's bad, man. That's hurting you. That's costing you a lot. That's costing you ignore defense. That's costing you cooldown. That's costing you all attack, energy attack, attack speed, basic defense, max HP. So you really want to get this number higher, and it's worth losing out on maybe some physical attack to get all of these increased, especially since you need cooldown and ignore defense so bad. Woo! That was a lot of words. Sorry, I'm getting scrambled. Hopefully that made some sense. Your pierce is locked in. Your crafted stats and your bonus stats are bad. The bonus options at the bottom are easy to fix without a really high cost. You just use mythic cards from dispatch or whatever to fix these up. The crafted stats, a lot more intent into each one of these. Break your cards one at a time, fix it till it's right, and then move on to the next one. And then with PvP stuff, start saving for that second set, man. Don't go swapping these cards out for PvP cards right now. You've got a good PvE set there. Just use it for PvP. You're fine. Start looking for cards like New Avengers #9, Marvel Zombies, Crescent, Scarlet Witch for an actual PvP set of cards. All right. And then as far as your roster goes, did we already look at this? We did. Yeah, we did. We already looked at this. We looked at this. We're good. We're moving on. Hopefully that helped you, bro. Sorry, I'm getting a little scatterbrained here. We're digging deep for this one, guys. All right. Akshay Aditya. What's going on? 97 agent badge. We got some swords. They need some help. You've got the doubling up thing going on here with some of this. I would not do that. Just try and get a sword of each color. Do your Otherworld battle challenges. No problem, random vids. I hope that helps, my friend. Get a sword of each color. Do your Otherworld battle challenges. Get all the currency you can and just keep working on those swords. I would avoid doubling things up and stuff. Again, I think you just end up missing out by doing that. And causing yourself to have to remember that you need to change all your swords around and stuff at some point. Here. Yes, no, yes. There you go. This card is generally considered one of the stinkers. I'm glad it's not crafted. You'll probably want to swap this out for something better eventually. Eventually. I'm not saying you need to right now. It's fine for right now. It's giving you cooldown, ID, phys attack. Just leave it right where it is. Crit rate, fantastic. So it looks like you're a returning player, so you're not going to have access to Doctor Strange cards, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, well, just be careful equipping P cards because now you have to unequip it. And it's going to cost crystals. So in the future, I would not equip a bad P card just for a temporary stat. But anyways, now you're fine. It's fine. Where it is. There's no problem there. Do you have any other P cards in your bags, or is this the 3 you've gotten so far? Good start. And then White Fox, you got Crowd Control Time Blue. Nice. You like to see that. And then, yeah, you'll want to get the proc here as well. Especially early on, guys, in the game. I know everyone's like crafting stars, but people often ask me how I cleared 13-1 of Dispatch, which is Scourge. I believe it's 13-1. I believe that's Scourge. And the answer is I had a proc on every one of my cards, and they all lined up, and I cheated. So don't sleep on getting these procs. They're big early on in the game. Those are large chunks of attack. Perfect. Good call. Good. I'm glad you did. I don't know what you were crafting. Actually, I take it back. I don't know what you were crafting, but... What do you mean you used it for crafting? Yeah, make sure you're saving any P cards for re-rolling the crafted stats, so the top stats, on fully crafted cards. You never want to use a P card to re-roll unless you've crafted all 6 stars already. In case you did something other. Oh, yeah. Don't be re-rolling until they're fully crafted. That was a boo-boo, but it's okay. Doesn't matter. You move on. But yeah, because then you're only re-rolling 1 or 2 stars, and you may have rolled nothing but red and green here, and then been able to use the re-roll to re-roll all the stars to get blue stars. So in the future, don't ever re-roll unless it's fully crafted, and you're sure you want to keep that P card. Rerolls are very expensive. P cards take a long time. And other than that, dude, yeah, you're just waiting for like, nice. Yeah, you have Luna Snow and White Fox, which is great. You want like Ghost Rider, Guardians of the Galaxy, and then maybe Spidey, Baby Spidey, or Black Panther 166, or maybe Cable. And that's the PvE standard. If you want to splash in a little PvP hybrid, you can put New Avengers number 9 in instead of like Black Panther or Baby Spidey, whatever, something like that. And then when you're crafting, make sure to craft 1 card all the way to 6 stars first. You're already kind of splitting up here. Make sure to take a card, craft it all the way to 6 stars so you're done with that. And then you can look at re-rolling or moving on to the next card, whatever you want to do. But just finish them one at a time first. And then, yeah, get yourself the proc on the bottom of this card because it should just cost you a couple mythic cards, and it's worth grabbing. And then craft these up. Yeah, and wait for your Ghost Riders, your Guardians of the Galaxy, Baby Spidey or Cable, and then if you want PvP Splash, you can use New Avengers number 9. Got the Judgment on Thor. Not bad, not bad. This wants a mini rage. This wants HP and a mini rage. If you have any questions about obelisks or anything, we do have an obelisk guide, which I like to direct people to because there aren't a lot of those. If you have questions about obelisks and who and why certain characters should have a single skill damage proc versus a mini rage, or what those things even are, check out the obelisk guide on the YouTube channel. Your uniforms look pretty good. Careful with stuff like this. This is maybe old. Don't know. But obviously a CTP of Patience, mighty or not, is not what you want on your Gwenpool. And then... yeah, you have a couple CTPs. You shouldn't have a ton. You're just starting out, so you should only have a couple. This is good. Mighty Energy on Sharon. Worth taking her to 80 at some point. Doesn't have to be right now. When you get a CTP unequip, you should get this off of her. A mini rage would be better, and a rage would be amazing for her. Single skill damage proc for Gamora, so anything that says like, where is it? Swear we saw one. Well, you can use the CTP of energy, I guess. This, anything that says this, increasing basic damage by percentage for one attack. This is a single skill damage proc. That's what you want on Gamora. It'll buff her up. Go ahead and get her an obelisk. She deserves it. You got a 4-star artifact here, so keep him in mind. He does work in PvP with his artifact at 4 stars. And yeah, you're early on, so there's like a lot of work to do. I could go through here and tell you, you know, this guy needs this guy needs that, but I won't. Nice, your tier 4ing Venom is a great choice. You could go ahead and, well, okay, so now you've got something weird going on here. I didn't notice that before. Let me see here, hang on. Okay. Okay. Nothing too bad, nothing too bad. You've got Venom's gears almost halfway done. Go ahead and tier 4 Venom. You've already started tier 4ing Hulk, and this isn't just one gear. This is a couple upgrades. So you may want to just use a discount in tier 4 Hulk. That's up to you. You can just bite the bullet on these materials and never do it. He's really just ABXL material right now. He'll work in World Boss if you get him beefed up a little bit, like with a better obelisk, mini rage. But yeah, honestly, when you don't have like the 3rd, 4th, and 5th steps of the gear done, you haven't invested that much into this gear. This is like a maybe 200 carbo. You know, I'm just making up a number, but something like that. So I don't think you need to be like, okay, now I have to tier 4 Hulk. But I definitely would tier 4 Venom. Get her to 80. This is very strong for World Boss Legend. She will absolutely nuke World Boss Legend. Get him a single skill damage proc and fix up his ISO 8s. Another good target for 80. Once you fix her up and you get her like a rage or a mini rage, she is an amazing tier 4 for new accounts. And the speed villain typing would work well with what you already have. So that's a really good option. We're getting way down the road now, though. This is going to take you a long time. And then I would build up Wolverine as well. He can cover your PvP team for you until you get something better. Sentry and Wolverine are probably going to be your kind of go-tos for PvP for a while. And then obviously building up Storm. You have like, so there is the question of what order to build all these characters in, but basically like worth a tier 4, take her to 80, worth a tier 4, take him to 80, worth a tier 4, but very expensive. Grats on the artifact. So, you know, where that fits in for you, I'm not sure. Very expensive tier 4. Would be a great... I would just keep him at 80 for now. I wouldn't tier 4 him just yet, especially with no PvP obelisk. But anyways, amazing tier 4, needs a rage, absolute banger. And then you've got Storm down here as well, somewhere. I saw her. You know, so you've got like your work cut out for you. There she is. You know what I mean? Amazing tier 4. So, yeah, tier 3 Storm is a great project. Thanks, Pipes. Tier 4, or at least tier 3 level 80 Doctor Strange should be a big priority for you. These two are going to be like your biggest damage dealers. So they are big priorities for the account as far as PvE goes. And then Sentry and Wolverine, I think, are your best bet for PvP. Yeah. So finish up Venom while you're building up Storm. Then maybe you do Storm next, take her to 80. You tier 4 Doctor Strange at some point. You are spoiled for choice, my friend. You're going to have trouble doing the wrong thing here. Just you've got really, really powerful characters. Just stick to the ones that are super strong. Yes, I think you are on the right track with going ahead and tier 3ing her. She's cheap and very strong. So, yeah, put some gas behind your storm. That's what I'd say. All right, we got to do this last one here. There we go. Hopefully that helps you out, my friend. I'm sort of falling off with my effectiveness, but I think we're still giving some helpful help, right? No worries, unique person. Hopefully that helps you out, brother. All right, we got 5 gem. What was our agent level? 142. Nice. 5 gem, 4 gem, 3, 4, 4. Looks good. Hopefully you get out of this situation soon. Just keep at it. Just keep at it. That's right about where swords ought to be at this point. Nice, dude. I like that. This is just like uncrafted. That's nice. Let's see here. We've got poison resist, max HP, crit damage. Unfortunately, crit damage and max HP are the only ones you really want to lock here. Obviously, the resists gotta go, baby. Take a look at what you got started here. Lightning resist blue, boring. And then, yeah, the proc on the bottom of this one when you can. Obviously, all your mythic cards are going to crafting right now. I can see that. Max HP blue is nice. All attacks blue is amazing. Poison resist is not. So you've got 2 you can lock and the rest need to go. Max HP is good. Fizz defense, not so much. Poison resist, definitely not. So this one can roll an attack proc as well. And then, yeah, save this and swap it out for Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider makes for the perfect PvE set here. I would not bother hybridizing for PvP unless you really want to, and then just go ahead and use New Avengers number 9. Yeah, Nadar, we are. That's what we're looking at with the crystals, man. We're looking at the summer seasonals. I might pick up one Fantastic Four uni if it's like super meta. Maybe Silver Surfer if Shalabal is a uniform and it's great and it's still a villain. And then we don't know what the new male seasonal is going to be, so it could be as much as 5,250 crystals for seasonals, for the summer seasonals, which is just absolutely insane. Insane. Yep. So get your procs, finish crafting this up, leave this uncrafted, which I think you're already on top of, it looks like, and then swap it out for Ghost Rider or New Avengers number 9 if you want a 20% HP proc. Yeah, I know, Doc, tell me about it. There probably will be, unfortunately, so bye-bye crystals, and then we'll be saving from then till Black Friday, so hopefully we can get at least a couple thousand for Black Friday this year. That's the hope. Got a Rage on your Hulk, tier 4, that's nice. Nice CTP of energy, could get the 200 there, but no big deal. Watch out for this kind of stuff, guys. Don't want to equip any artifacts that aren't for that character. Good. Good. It's good. It's good. You got lots of artifacts, man. Nice. Are you working up your Strange? That is the question. Yeah, I would go with Strange next, probably. Just because he's right there ready for it. And then, yeah. You have any specific questions about your roster? Oh my God. Have they ever done a native tier 2 seasonal? Yeah, that's right. It's Al. Al Bam. What's up, Al Bam? Yeah, I don't remember what I was going to ask. Oh, yeah, if you had any plans for your next tier 4. Are you going to do Strange next? Oh, Thanos. Hello. Hey, now. There it is. Farmos. It was. God, I hated that uniform. It looked so stupid to me. I was like, that's not funny. That's just dumb. But hey, that's just being a hater. If you're not sure, Strange is a great... I like would not tier 4 Captain America. Strange is a great option. Storm's a great option, obviously. They fit nicely into what you've got. One a villain, one a mutant. I will just say this. If you equip your Baby Spidey card, and then you get Ghost Rider for your next P card, you will likely kick yourself in the butt. It's not the end of the world, but it'll cost you more crystals if you decide you want it. Ghost Rider would be the best bet to have in this set. Baby Spidey isn't bad, but it isn't Ghost Rider. Baby Spidey does not have a 20% all attack proc on it, and it does not have Ignore Dodge as a main stat. So just something to consider. I don't think it's necessarily the wrong move to equip Baby Spidey here necessarily, but just keep that in mind, that it's not Ghost Rider. And yeah, you'll want to, especially Ignore Defense, you're going to want to try and fix up there. Oh, gosh dang it. Oh, darn it. There we go. But you'll probably get the Ignore Defense a little better just from fixing your crafted stats and fixing up some of the rest of this. So yeah. Yeah, and you also get Ignore Defense main stat from Baby Spidey, but you're getting it here too. Up to you. I don't know. This card, so here's the thing about this card, right? I believe it's got a less than optimal HP proc. I think it's like a win hit HP proc or something on this card. Or no, it's like when you crit or something. But it is an HP proc that can roll on this card. And also you've got cooldown and Ignore Defense on this card already. Yeah, no worries, man. I figured it was something from earlier on. So like this is giving you stats you need right now. So just food for thought. I don't think it'd be a terrible choice to replace this with Baby Spidey, but Baby Spidey isn't Ghost Rider, and this card is currently giving you two things that you really, really need. But I think Baby Spidey actually gives you both those stats as well. So, oh, it's when dodging. It's actually bad, but it's not as bad as you'd think. There are a lot of hits in this game. So you dodge. You tend to dodge, whether, you know, you're... Yeah, on a main PvP character, you're probably going to dodge before you die. You know what I'm saying? So you'll get the HP proc. Tier 4 a Namor. What? That is a bizarre choice, but I'm not going to stop you. You've also already invested in it, so you go for it, I guess. And then after that, I hope he's like one of your favorite characters or something. That would be good. And then Null after that. You got no uniform for Null. Couple things. One, you have Sentry with his uni. So I would not build Null, I would build Sentry. Well, I'll tell you one thing, since you're going to have him built. Back in the day, when me and Desmond were talking about Dispatch, we were testing some stuff, and Desmond took his Tier 3 Namor into stage 13-5. I believe he had a Mighty Judgment on it. To this day, we have no freaking clue why, but his Namor deleted the bosses of 13-5. And you all can throw up what you think it was if you feel like it. Trust me, we've gone over just about everything, and it's a freaking mystery. No one's been able to give me a reasonable explanation as to why this guy basically two-shots the bosses on 13-5, which are notorious for not dying. So there's that for you, bro. If you're tier 4ing this guy, you're not going to find much use for him hardly anywhere. But if you need to get past 13-5 a Dispatch, definitely try Namor. I don't know why. I don't know if it was the combination of things Desmond have, so maybe it won't work for you. But it was astonishing, the damage that he did to those bosses. And we replicated it over and over again, and we couldn't replicate the damage with any other combo. So, and it was Namor too. It wasn't Namor with some other weird lead or some effect from someone else. We tested it. It was Namor, man. Crazy. You ready, Sakura? I'm exhausted, but I'll look now because I said I would. We got you on the friends list. Hopefully that helps you out. No problem, brother. Hopefully that helps you out. Sakura, my friend, what are you doing? I've got you over here, I believe, because we've got you in the alliance. So you're chilling on our friends list. Our friends list. I am. Nice 6-star green sword. 5, 4, 4, 4, 4. Looks great, man. Looks really good for where you're at, actually. You've had some luck there. Am I supposed to be finding something to roast you about? Because when does that come? Is that later? Because I ain't roasting nothing here, man. You might want to look at holding off on crafting one of these to swap out for Ghost Rider eventually. Other than that, this is awesome. This is a great set. Hey, welcome to Legendary Sakura. Thanks so much for the membership, my friend. Hiya! All right. What do you got going on here? Fizz Defense Flame Resist? Sucks, but happens. This is a full reroll. What you gonna do? Nothing. Reroll it. You got crit rate here to lock is nice. And you got ignore defense is nice. Here you could lock 3. You could lock 3. You could take movement speed here. This is where the crit damage roll is, I believe. So you could easily just lock these 3 stats on a PvE set if you're free to play, especially, in my opinion, and roll the rest. Yeah. If you didn't like movement speed, you could even consider crowd control time, but I think the dodge on a PvE set is going to be more important for you. Yeah. Nice, and you got your nice rolls on the bottom of this. Dodge, energy, attack, fizz attack, proc. I would keep this at 4 quality for a long time. This is a nice, nice roll. Yeah, you're good, man, especially if you haven't put the materials into crafting this. This is no big deal. This is fine to hold things down until you get something to replace one of these with. They're not crafted, so you're in really good shape. There's no problem here at all. If you want to keep Baby Spidey and replace Black Panther, you can. And then bring in Ghost Rider. And if you get a bug up your booty and you ever wanted to, you could replace this with Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't even know if that's... Basically, the reason you do that is because Guardians of the Galaxy doesn't have these capable stats, so you get HP instead, which is nice. And then you also can roll double attack on the bottom, so you can get like attack, attack, attack. But it's not that much better than just having the cable card. This is fine, especially depending on how your stats roll with cooldown and ignore defense. Baby Spidey, the one thing about Baby Spidey that is nice is it's got that attack speed on the main stat instead of the cooldown and crit damage, which can be nice. It just kind of depends on what you need. But yeah, no problem here. You just swap one of those out, man. Get Ghost Rider. You're laughing all the way to the bank, brother. Looks really good. Looks really good. That's what I talk about. That's what's up, dude. Congrats on that. That's a really nice roll, man. Those are hard to get. Real nice roll. 0.8 per 1. Max HP looks great. I think she does well with single scale, if I recall. 0.8 per 1. Rage. 0.9 per 1. Nice. Energy. Nice. Looks good, man. Looks good. What do you got in the way of... Okay. We look like we got... We're building Sentry, but no uni yet, which is fine. Meh. It's all right. It's all right. I've done worse things. At least you didn't use it to re-roll bonus options. That's what I did with the Scarlet Witch card. So, you know, not too bad when you think about it. Your supports look great, man. You got all the right things going on here. Nothing to complain about. You got Nick Shuri. You got Coulson. You got Spidey here. With the symbiote uni, and probably no Agent Venom prospects is my guess. At least not anytime soon. Because I don't see a uni on null or anything. Yeah, so I'm guessing there's no Agent Venom surprise down here. Working on Colossus, which is really good. Get him built up. You do have an artifact here, but no uniform, which is interesting. So I'd kind of like keep that in my pocket as a wild card for now. Because you have a lot of other stuff you can focus on. But you kind of are missing. Oh, no, you're not. You're not missing anything. I'm just tired. There we go. Where is your Stizzle? No uni yet. So, yeah, you may buy 1 or 2 unis at the next 40% discount. It's up to you. No worries, man. Hey, no, I'm not. The reason I was saying Spider-Man is because I was thinking, nice obelisk, by the way. This could be 5, but this is nice. I was thinking like maybe get him up to 80 and just utilize him while the symbiote uni is still, you know, pretty decent. And then he should get a new uniform sooner or later. He always does. So Spider-Man's never a horrid investment, in my opinion. Yeah, and then as far as tier 4s go, Venom's a great target right now with what you have built. Obviously, he's got the Rage and will do a lot of work for you. I think you do want to focus on bringing up characters like Storm, maybe. And what else? You're missing like Gwenpool. You're missing that like speed villain for PvE. Is she down here somewhere? Yeah. So yeah, you may have to look at, and don't like take this as like, don't just get the exact uniforms I'm saying, just like think about it. At a 40%, you may pick up like Gwenpool and Storm kind of thing. Just like maybe one or two more like clutch uniforms. We do have the summer seasonals coming up, so maybe you don't, but you're just missing some ABXL coverage. In fact, those two uniforms between Storm and Gwenpool, Gwenpool would give you another place to use Rage. Give me one sec. We'll talk about the Rages. That's actually awesome. Yeah, those two uniforms would cover some really big holes. You get another powerful DPS with both your mutant ABL days covered, and then Gwenpool will cover a bunch of ABXL days for you. Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't make another Mighty. I would keep spreading them out, and I would give it to Storm, man. Hold it. You have 2 more Rages, bro. 2 more Rages. Maybe that's the play. I don't know. I'm tired. I could be tripping. Maybe you get okay, of course we got to see what comes with the Fantastic Four. I got to try and wrap this up. But those are both amazing targets for a CTP of Rage. In particular, Storm. But yeah, both of them are awesome. Awesome with the CTP of Rage. And especially since we're talking about covering ABXL days. Sounds pretty sweet to me. So I don't know. Something to consider, man. But yeah, your account's looking good, dude. And your cards aren't like screwed or anything. You're looking good. Yeah, if you swap this out for Guardians of the Galaxy, so be it, man. That's just the way she gizzles. All right. Couple things real quick. First thing. If anybody's got a Mythic Rift for after stream, I'd love to do one. I got all this energy now. This is why I tried to move this to the end of stream instead of the start of the stream, so I can pick this up after we're done and get into a Mythic Rift. What did we get here? 24. Boom. So yeah, if anybody's got a Rift, let me know. Hit me up in Discord. Let me know so I can jump in with you, get a Rift done. I'm short on stones. We have enough to maybe open one Rift, maybe, but I'll save it for Saturday's Rift so we can do that on stream. Other than that, I think we covered everything today. I'm really tired. Glad we're getting to some more account help. Thank you all so much for hanging out. That's it. Let's sign this thing out, man. If you enjoyed the stream today, liked it, had a good time, learned anything, hit that like button. Helps out a lot. If you want to see more of the live stream series we're doing every day at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're also working on more guide videos coming your way. I'm actually having a blast with this Mephisto guide, believe it or not, and I cannot wait to post that one. It's got a bunch of fun stuff in it, so look forward to that. I'm Old and Gray. This is Free to Play, and I hope you all have a spectacular day. We'll see you on the next one, my friends. Thank you very much.